A
And
year at
starting.
least. How does it feel to be able to see again?
Hello,
It's like when you
everyone.
go to
Welcome back to
Okay.
Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arcana 12. We got one down today, but the story must go on, and we're back after like how long? 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yep.
3 weeks. But we're back. Sorry for not doing a session yesterday. I was halfway to death yesterday, but I'm feeling better today, so let us continue. As usual with... Hello everyone, welcome to Today with Ass, where we talk about a party ass and not mine. Why don't everybody go ahead and roll me a D100 and we'll see who goes first. I will do the thing. That's 1, 2, wait, where the hell's Cade's token? Cade? Cade's dead.
What are you
He's
doing?
hiding.
Let me get
a row.
his token, 1 sec.
Oh,
His
he's always
token there.
hiding.
Okay, there you go. D100. Oh, fucking hell. Where's the prop to do the D100? It's gone now.
I was gonna say that considering how long it's been since we played, this is going too smoothly.
Smoothly, yeah. Just roll 3 D100. Yes, I don't know why the prop disappeared.
100.
Okay, I'll roll manually like a barbarian. It's fine.
63, 11, and 86. And now we'll flip a coin. I rolled a 2, so higher will go first, which means it's Kane, Artyom, and then finally Ignis. Alright, let's change the music a little bit. And let us begin. So first up is Cade. Welcome back. Welcome back to Foundry, I heard.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have a new computer.
So let's see. Let's hope your D&D experience will be improved in the next few sessions. But for now, let me ask you the question for you today is, what is your fondest memories?
Oh, probably one of the day. There's a lot of fond memories, but I guess one that I treasure deeply is when I and Haley and I guess at that point Umara went down to the beach to gather seashells one day. It was kind of stormy, so there weren't a lot of people down there, but that was really nice because then we were able to look through all the stuff that just washed in from the latest storm swelge. It was kind of rainy season, you know?
Okay.
After rain. So every storm surge would bring fresh materials to the beach, and during, well, it was a light rain, but it was between the swells that we went.
Okay.
Yeah, we spent the day walking down the beach.
Is it just seashells you find, or you were able to find some other more valuable things on the way as well?
Mostly seashells. I mean, it's not very rare we find other stuff. Most stuff, unless there was like a shipwreck recently, in which case if there was a shipwreck recently, then there's pickers down to the beach the minute those ship goes under. But it's sea glass, shells, rocks. Sometimes we'll find the occasional like beaded bracelet.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll find an oyster and we would crack it open, find a pearl inside.
Okay, I see. I thought you were cooking
we
it
didn't
right
usually.
there.
Yeah, we would. We would cook the clams and oysters right if the birds didn't get to them first. But
fair.
We would, sing silly songs with each other, coming up with what we find.
Mm-hmm. What would be the most treasured item you found when you did this with Amara?
Oh, and Haley?
No. While you're doing this, what is your most treasured item that you found?
Oh, that I found. I don't know. Like, I think I didn't find it, but I always remember how excited Haley was when she found this one purple thing of sea glass. we hadn't seen that color before, and
Okay.
she was practically sprinting up and down the beach when she found it. How excited she was. And Umara took some wire and fashioned together a little kind of pendant around it. And I got a piece of leather string, made her a little necklace for it. It was one of her first things of jewelry. She wore it like the way a Duchess woman wears her, emerald golden brocade necklace. She wore that thing for a while.
All right. Thank you very much, Kane. Next in order.
I heard you typing, by the way.
I'm sorry, what?
I heard you typing.
Did I?
Oh, him?
Never mind. Yeah.
All right. Next in order would be
You just said my name a moment ago.
Yeah, my brain, sick brain.
Yeah? Is it getting cooked alive in that fever?
No fever for now. Paracetamol and ibuprofen does wonders to your brain. Anyway,
Even to a disembodied voice.
of course,
Amazing.
traditional medicine, quote unquote. But Artyom, what about you, Artyom? What is your fondest memories?
Well, it would have to be the day, or perhaps night, or perhaps a month that my eyes were open to the world at large. Prior to the, shall we say, incident of Clocktown, I was perfectly content to be just another cog in the proverbial machine, working and inventing away. But after the explosion, as I laid in bed, my arm and my legs mangled almost beyond repair, I got to thinking about where I could go, how I could recover from this. And in that month, I've come up with some ideas that I consider to be good. And that's what set me on the path towards J5 at first, but I suppose I got a little distracted along the way. Spent a few years doing work and eventually found him.
Okay, all right. Well, what were those ideas, if you care to clarify it for us?
I would not care to clarify, but I suppose ultimately I realized I can be more than just a small inventor, irrelevant to the world at large. I realized that what I can do, my newfound gifts, are, well, being wasted, shall we say, in a lab.
Okay. All right. No, that's fair enough. Thank you very much, Artyom. And finally, Ignis. What about you, Ignis? What are your most fondest memories?
Ooh. What if they're like equivalent?
Equivalent.
As in, I have a lot of fond memories, but they're equivalently the fondest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell us one of them.
Okay.
Your pick.
I think every time someone asks, I would always say it's the last time my family and I had the tea party. We usually have it before my mom got. I mean, my mom was always busy, but then she got much busier. And I think that was the time when I felt like we were really a family.
Saying that before that and after, there's not much of a familyness to it.
Because after that, my mom got busy. My dad also busy. My brother don't really pay that much attention to me because he's busy being a teenager. So I was like just a kid figuring out what's wrong with my family, you know?
Okay.
So I think I've been wanting to recreate that memory for so long. So
Okay, no, that's fair enough. Why haven't you though? I mean, your dad's here, your mom's somewhere, your brother's there. Just need
well,
to. They're one teleport away, so to speak.
well, my brother doesn't remember that he's my brother. My mom and dad don't really want to talk to each other. Also, my dad has that necklace, so I can't um even send him a message, which sucks. So
Oh.
it's not exactly safe right now, I suppose.
All right, fair enough. All right, thank you very much, Ignis, and that is everyone in the party. You guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question?
Oh, so much NPCs.
Indeed, it better be. It's been 2 years, 3 years campaign.
It's 4 years.
4 years, fuck. Who you want to bring in?
I'm kind of curious what lineage. Well, no, I have a feel. I was gonna say lineage, but I have a feeling it's gonna be Umara in the
Yeah,
shop.
I feel like I had a thought of Victoria, just because we don't know much about her.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Victoria is an interesting choice. All right. Let me go get Victoria real quick, see if I can find her. That is the Litorales people. There you go. And Victoria, she poof emerges in the middle of the room. Well, hello. Didn't realize you need to bring me over here to ask questions, but sure, why not?
Hello. So the question today is, what's your fondest memory?
Fondest memories.
Yeah.
Those have been few and far between recently, hasn't it?
Yeah.
She thinks. And then thinks.
Oh no. There has to be some light in your life.
It's gonna be way too sad.
Don't get me wrong, I've had tons of wonderful memories back in my day. But after a while, after going through what I've gone through, they all seem so gray. And
Aw.
recently, we haven't exactly had much reason to celebrate. The only heir to the throne is now a cripple. One of my close family members are dead. So I'd say the most fondest memory that I can think of right now would be, I guess, would be at the unending storm. Recall when we were in a room filled with coins and treasures? I guess that's the closest to a fond memory I've had so recently. I mean, I've had I've had a lot of fun back then, but looking back at it, it's not really something that I'm proud of. So yes, I guess my fondest memory is gathering gold coins while we were in that vault.
You certainly live up to Lord of the Coin.
What can I say? I'm a religious woman.
Ah, man.
Very well. I'll meet you back in the Ark. Stay safe. And she poof disappears from the room. And with that,
The vibes of the room were irreparably damaged.
the NPC answers always have a way of doing that, doesn't it?
I think it's a you problem.
I won't
I-
deny that.
I guess we'll catch you same time next week. Disembodied Voice, goodbye.
Goodbye. And with that,
Wow.
Awkwardly shuffling away,
thank you very much for answering my question.
leaving the stage one by one. You know?
Okay, stop here for now, and we'll see you guys. Oh, I forgot the line already. Let's go back and start the session. All right, we're back. Let's change the music a little bit, and let us. Actually, this might work. No, maybe not. All right. Okay. Everybody ready? Yeah.
Yep.
Let's start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys entered an arc for the first time. Wait, no, this is not the right one. Oh no, yeah. So last session, you guys entered an arc for the first time in a while and was greeted by a halfling woman tending a bookstore. The place seems normal enough for you guys to take a long rest. Talking to the woman, you guys realize that the place was apparently owned by Hermeselk, with a collection of books by him that you've never seen before. Later, you guys stole the quill that the woman owned, and while she was distracted, and used it to open a painting at the back of a shop. So there's basically a painting of a halfling writing inside a book, but the quill or the apparatus that he used to write is kind of just wiped out, blotted out. You place the quill into the painting, and the painting is complete, leading to an open door. This led you guys to the second floor, where a war against the fallen is occurring outside. However, on the inside, there is an opulent library with 2 doors on either side of the room. You tried to open both doors at the same time, but only one was triggered apparently. You guys were transported into an arena where you guys battled various machineries. Those who volunteered to fight last was forced to fight the strongest ones. Upon completing the battle, you guys are awarded with a statue of Darius made from light. So, right now, you stand inside the hexagonal room with an abstract statue in the middle. A mini sun floats above the sculpture, casting a nice warm light, illuminating the room. Around the sculpture are 6 paintings depicting different moments, all of them facing a door opposite themselves. The room is quiet and serene, despite the occasional monstrous roars you can hear outside. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Okay. I remember last time I was like, I want to go to the other side,
You
to
could.
the other door. Are you sure?
Yeah. So, trying to think if if the door had any difference in appearance. I don't remember that. But basically, there is another door to the right side of the room where you guys haven't explored, and of course, there is also 5 doors in the room that you are in.
Oh, I thought we came from this door.
No, you came from a staircase that leads up to this floor.
Okay.
I should change the appearance. Yeah, there you go. There you can see. So yeah, so you guys came from a staircase, leads up here, and then you guys went through the arena fight somewhere in here, and then emerged on the other side in a hexagonal room. The sculpture at the center, you see the painting, 6 of them, facing each door and arch and anyway. So
Well, did we try to put the statue to the painting yet?
I don't think you did, but you can do that if you want to.
Should we?
Well,
Your choice.
I mean, I haven't been here for all these puzzles, so I'm a little lost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, should we go back to the room with the 6 doors then? I'm just joshing. For Kane's reference, I guess. We found the statue that I firmly believe belongs in this room. Like
Yeah,
same how we finished the painting by pressing a pen against the painting. There's also like paintings in this room, and I'm pretty sure one of them is depicted in the statue that we have. So
That's
Okay.
correct.
short of that, we should probably check out the other doors, see what's there.
I'll go first.
All right.
Check for traps.
So Kane, you head towards that door. You can see it is slightly open. Most likely it's from Artyom, if I recall correctly, wanting to open both doors at the same time.
Correct.
So Artyom, you tried to open the door and then you got teleported away. But this door is slightly open, and from that slight opening, you can immediately feel a kind of like really cold, dry air coming from the other side. You can almost see kind of like this, kind of like a colorful spectrum of colors emanating from the room beyond. And so, you open the door, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pushing
Yes.
the door open, you guys immediately it does not teleport you or anything like that, unlike the other door. Instead, this door, you guys would be able to see that you are now right on the edge of a cliff, and you can see there is some incomplete stone bridge that would lead somewhere. You can see if you look straight where the bridge is, looking across, you would see another cliff, and you can see a door on the other side. It is wrapped in chains, made from some kind of material that look like the night sky.
Dang
Looking
it.
up, you can see the sky is. Sorry, I forgot to say one thing. The distance you gauge is about a mile away. Very, very far.
Dang it.
By looking up at the sky, you can see it shows kind of like an immense cosmic landscape with massive moons and swirling clouds of colorful dust, as well as immense beings looking down at you, almost waiting for you to make a move. Right on the piece of bridge that I said that was incomplete just now, you see there are 4 glass tubes on the edge with a pedestal at the center. Actually, better if I draw it for you. Now that when I'm reading that, yeah. So there is a pedestal at the center over here with 4 glass tubes kind of like at the corner of this thing. And if you approach the pedestal, you guys would be able to see it is divided into 4 different sections. One section, you see a blade embedded into the section of the pedestal vertically, so the blade is pointing upwards. The second section contains an orb built into the pedestal itself. It's pulsing with magical energy. Next one looks like it's made from metal, that particular portion of the pedestal, with an attached hammer. And then finally, on the last section, you see it has an indent of a palm. It's on the pedestal itself. So let me repeat. It is dagger, orb, anvil, and palm.
I gotta say, the knife is calling me, but I am very, very tempted. Like, Kane is fighting the urge to just put his palm where the indent is.
Which is which?
I'm sorry.
Which is which?
Let's say I
Just mark them 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Yeah, I divide it like this. We'll go 1, 1, 2,
one squiggly line. 3.
3. Come on. There you go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The palm.
The
And
neurodivergent urge to slap my hand where that palm is.
You could. Nothing's stopping you.
I could,
I
but the dagger
feel
also
like
calls to
it-
what's the
Well,
middle?
That's
That's
the
what,
pedestal where all the stuff are.
Yeah.
On the corner, it's just kind of like glass tubes.
How big are the tubes?
I'd say about 100 foot tall. So like
Yeah.
really, really tall. And it's in terms of diameter, it's maybe like 1 foot in diameter.
Mhm.
So it's actually like very easy to break if you're not careful.
Too small for a person.
So, what do you do?
I kind of want to go get the dagger. Are we supposed to pull these out of the pedestals, or are there other?
Hmm,
Oh, what about
probably
the roof?
not.
Yeah.
So, is there an empty place to put the things we have one?
Tubes, probably, but find a
Maybe
way to
we're
put them in.
supposed to get it later.
That's
Sure.
what occurred to me as well.
Because it looks kind of incomplete, right? Or
The
Yeah.
bridge itself looks incomplete, yeah.
yeah.
It's not done yet.
So
But it
So-
will probably get finished by the dagger or palm and anvil.
I think as okay, let's go back and put the statue and see if the bridge continues itself.
All right. So you
Good
go
idea,
back.
Ignis.
So you go back into the room real quick. Ignis, you have the statue of Darius in your hand, and you touch it to the painting on the wall. The painting, again, to recall, it is a painting of a garden of sorts, with kind of like a large tree on the left side, a flower bed on the right. There are some benches in the background, but the center of the attention is this stone monument. It's just a simple stone. With some words, 11 words inscribed on it, but it's a bit too detailed for you to recognize what the words are. And in front of that stone monument is a silhouette of a person. When you touch the statue into the silhouette, immediately the statue begins to get absorbed into the painting. And the more it gets absorbed, the more painting becomes more and more complete. And you see the image of Darius in his armor and everything. But you can see, unlike the statue that you have, his armor is kind of like destroyed. One of them is cut open. One of them, the chest piece is basically cut in half. You can see he's missing his left pauldron, his shield and glaive is nowhere to be seen. He definitely looks battle worn, and he just stands back facing towards the viewer, looking at the stone monument. And the painting is now complete. Those who remained on the other side, near the bridge, you guys will be able to see nothing. No change whatsoever.
Oh.
Artyom is just sort of smugly with his hands crossed, watching this. Each painting corresponds to the door, no?
That's correct.
Could reasonably try stepping through one of these doors.
Which one do you want to step through?
Well, I would say the one.
Just
Which painting?
just to repeat, which painting is still remaining. Well, first is the Eternal Worship. Actually, I can just copy paste this, I think.
It's the good picture.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Wait, I can just link back to the
In the Discord post that you made? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You share that in the group, please. It looks much nicer on Discord. There you go.
Because I want to.
So the painting where Darius is in is now complete. The others are not.
So maybe the door that corresponds to that painting?
Yeah. So which door do you wanna? The door that corresponds to Darius's painting is the archway here. It's this
No.
one over here.
Okay. Well, the bridge definitely looks like the end game, right? With the chains and everything.
But the chase is on the other side, right? Not.
Yeah, but obviously, if we finish the bridge, we're reaching the end game, right?
So,
Yeah.
did we use the Statue of Light on Cruel Sacrifice? Or do you
That-
think are the items to?
No, you
That one.
use the Statue of Light just now on You Can Rest Now. That's the one that is completed now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I was wondering if the light would help with these silhouettes trying to envelop the person
I
in
see.
Cruel Sacrifice.
Because each of the paintings is about a member of the 12.
Right. Only
And
6 though.
Yeah. Because when we first got in, it's like you have to pick two between two doors. One is like Heroes of the Light, and then Unsung Heroes of the Night, or something like that. And we chose the light. So it's like six. They divided the 12 to 6. So
Mhm.
so right now we're on the sixth part, and
Okay. So these are the 6 through that door. Okay, I get it.
So the one that's in chains is basically the other 6, right? The other 6 that we can't go and finish because I guess we're locked here with our choices.
Okay. So, but we are using the items to fix these
Yeah,
paintings.
and we got the item by going through the door and then completing the puzzle, and then it gives us the item. So how we got the
Okay.
Darius figure is by going through one door and then fight in like a gladiator battle thingy, and then
So it sounds like we need to go through another door and get another thing.
yeah. It's just
So
that
let's go.
yeah. Which
So
one do we
door do you
want?
wanna go?
Do you want to go through like a religious one? A cruel sacrifice is scary though.
Let's go through religion. Let's start it off with religion. That should be pretty easy, right?
Oh,
Famous last words.
oh God.
Alright. You wanna go to Eternal Worship door, yeah?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's do it.
You make the way towards the door and you push the door open. And as the door opens, change the moon music real quick. As you go through to the other side, the door opens up and it reveals what looks to be a large chapel. You can see that there is on the walls there are tall what they call stained glass pictures of kind of like abstract imagery of light shining throughout the world. Along the walls itself, the design of this temple is very geometric. There's not much physical embodiment of like creature or plants or anything like that. It's mostly geometric patterns, the one decorating this temple. But the one that really pulled your eyes is towards the center of the room. You see there is a old and tattered red carpet that runs through the center, and at the center of this room you see what looks to be a warforged. The Warforged has his hands reaching up towards the sky, trying to grab onto something. And you see that there are 6 ball and chains. 5 of them attached to the person. 1 more is unattached.
Wait, to the person what? Which
To the
person?
Warforged.
The Warforged.
Okay.
Mm.
There's no other person here.
No,
other
there's
than
no other person, just the Warforged. The Warforged is reaching out towards the ceiling of the room, where if you look up, you can only see just bright light just emanating from the ceiling itself.
See.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to interpret this. Either we need to complete the chains and finish the last chain, or this guy's frozen just before he fails and we have to save him before the last chain holds him down.
Does the chain looks like it's moving or have a life of its own?
The chain is taut. All 5 of them that's attached to the guy, it's taut because he's trying to escape towards the ceiling. The one
He's
remaining
trying to-
on the floor is unmoving. However, now the Ignis, you come close and looking at these ball and chains, you realize the balls are not just stone balls or metallic balls. You see, it's more like a glass orb, and on the inside, you can see things occurring inside of it.
What things?
You can see the one that is detached shows an image of what looks to be tons and tons of Warforged marching through the land. That's the one that was detached. Meanwhile,
Arya disappeared.
Arya disappeared. Oh no. Meanwhile, the other paintings, you can see that at the other orbs, it shows what looks to be one of the orbs shows dragons burning down villages. Another one shows basically liches just casting bolts of spell energy everywhere. Next, you see an angel battling against a demon. Next, you see just a horde of undead. And then finally, you see just a bunch of people just rows and rows on the floor, just sick and dying.
Do any of these what was that?
Sorry, I was taking a tissue.
Do any of these look like any parts of history? Like
Check for me, please.
I'm gonna call for J5 and Arthur too.
Sure.
And I guess Olea because he's supposed to be
Go ahead. You can roll for all of them.
I'll roll first and then I'll call for them.
I want to examine the room a bit more, the chapel.
The chapel itself.
Right,
Go
yeah. You said he's reaching up towards the ceiling. I want to make sure that there's what is he specifically reaching for, or
perception
is it
check
just
for me,
light?
please.
Okay. I want to get a better idea of the scene. Where am I? There I am. Wait, I can't. Hang on. Trying to get me specifically, but I can only get Amazing Spicy 7.
Hey, click on your token.
Double click on your token, not on the Amazing Spicy 7 token. Click on this guy here.
Oh, I'm up there off screen.
Off screen.
For me, I am. I'm zoomed into the room.
Oh, up there. Oh,
Ah, shit, that's Makoa.
I can help you like so.
There you go.
There you go.
I got it. I got it. Got it. I
Okay.
just gotta work out the bugs. It's been a while.
It's been a while to use a mouse here. All right. Okay. 1 second, yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Right.
I guess what I'm just trying to figure out is what I'm trying to make sure I know what he's reaching for.
Right.
And is this a person who we should let reach their goal? Like I'm trying to look around the artwork and the scenery to gain that perspective.
Gotcha. Can you roll investigation for me as well, Keen?
Sure.
Ignis and Artyom. Ignis, you try to find any correlation between this various vague imageries that's presented to you over here. You don't get it. You try to recall maybe like the undeads are about Mach, and maybe that's why there's angels and demons over there as well. Maybe it's something like history of Mach or something. But Artyom, you spent a lot more time in history. You actually want to know more about history. And that tells you a little bit more that these are... I can't remember the term, I'm looking for it. But this is basically big events that used to... what do you call that caused a great cleanse
Oh,
in home.
You talking about genocides?
Cleanse as in like almost like resets civilization. There's not much detail. Obviously, there's not much detail because it basically almost wiped out the previous civilization. But the ones that you most commonly heard of is, the Age of Arcanum, because there's a lot of ruins from that era here and there. But there are many more eras before and after that. And you see the images in front of you. Those are basically, from the looks of it, the first one where there are like army of Warforged. That kind of tells you it's from what you heard. It's when the Warforged first came to home, and they basically did what they were built to do, which is to make war. And then after that whole Warforged birds versus everybody else, when that all calmed down, then when dragons suddenly arrive in the world, the dragons begin to become the ruler of the world, so to speak, because they're like the dominant race at that time. And then afterwards, something happened that caused the dragons to kind of like die out. It allowed basically when people start to discover magic, because they begin to believe and pray in gods. When the religious people gets a little bit too zealous, and people started to discover other sources of magic, that's where the Age of Arcanum comes in. When the magic becomes too deadly that it starts to destroy everything, that's where the undead army that you saw come in. And then finally, afterwards, because of that undeadness, it caused a lot of sickness going around, and that's where the sick people came in from that image. I think that's everything.
Yeah. Told you magic sucks.
So
when used by wrong hands, sure, but
so you see only an army made by the Warforged. That's the only one. The war caused by the Warforged, that's the only one that's detached from this Warforged, leading upwards. Everything else, he has chains connected to him. And Kane, with your 17 and 20, your perception, you try to look around, trying to see if there's anything that this person is trying to reach towards, but the light is kind of blinding. And plus, with your dark vision, that just makes it worse. It's just really blinding to you. But looking at the investigation around, you've seen this design before. You know that this is by the Church of the First Light, an old religion that's been around in home for quite a while. Since they basically worship the quote-unquote the light, so it's kind of vague being. That's why they rarely have any physical embodiment of a person.
Okay. And because I know that, I know what the goal is. Like, is the goal to be enveloped by the light? Be accepted?
The goal of the religion is basically to encourage the light, because the light has always been about telling them to create, to grow, to spread, basically.
So going by the church doctrine, these chains should be broken because they're holding him down. But I don't know. This is probably like Kane's own personal thing coming into play here, but he's just like, if you just let go of everything and forget about everything that happened, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to learn.
That is very true, but you also cannot do much if you're weighed by your own sins, no?
I suppose. Do you think it's so? I'm going to assume that our team explained all these orbs, right? Like the history.
Yeah. Basically, each orb are like big historical events.
So, do you think it's significant at all that the one that's not chained to him is one that wasn't the most recent?
It is the
one of the earlier
event.
Things.
That is correct.
The oldest event.
That's right.
So, do you think that's significant at all?
Perhaps he had a hand in every other except for this?
The Warforged had a hand in everything except for the one involving the Warforged?
Well, like flashes palms. I'm spitballing. It's...
Yeah.
I am not involved in every war involving a human, you know?
Well, no. But humans don't live nearly as long. It's just, I don't know, it's... I feel like in these sorts of things, the sequence of events matters. So, is this saying that one by one he's been chained down by things from newest to oldest, or is chains being broken oldest to newest?
I think he's slowly forgiving himself, kind of deal. Maybe we could make it faster by helping him forgive himself more, break his chains, that kind of thing.
How about we could try to break one chain and see what happens, see if that affects anything.
Yeah. But these are orbs. They look fragile, right?
Yep.
Let's talk about the literal chains.
Oh, not the balls?
Well, I mean, the other orb isn't broken.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What if the idea is that the orbs are still there for him to look at, to remember, but the chains are no longer binding him, like weighing him down to those memories? So we need to break the chains, not the orb.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
let's break the chains. How do we break the chain?
So, which chain do you want to break first? The dragon, the wizard, the angels and demons, the undead, or the diseased people?
What's the next oldest?
That'll be the dragons.
Let's start with that one then. We'll continue the order of events.
All right. So you go over towards the chain that is connected to the dragons battling inside the orb. How are you breaking that chain?
Does anyone have a means to break the chain that doesn't destroy it, just in case we have to redo it?
Like, cut it clean in half? Is that what you mean?
Or pry it open, no?
More prying it open, yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Let me see what tools I have. Give me a sec.
Hey, you had that thing. That all-in-one tool.
That's true. I do. Okay,
Eventually,
so
he just starts looking through his toolbox out of habit.
But he has the multi-tool right on his belt, you know?
Yeah.
sadly puts away the Tinker's tools that he never gets to use anymore in favor of this one thing that does everything.
Sonic screwdriver there pulls out.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do some timey-wimey, whatever the hell the quote was.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Gotcha.
So he'll approach the chain, insert the multi-tool through it, and then one of the things from the side just kind of starts to expand slowly to the point where it hopefully
breaks it.
Not breaks, but unlinks it.
Oh, okay, unlink the chain, yeah. So you put the tool kind of in between the links itself so that you can stretch out one of the link that it breaks open, allowing you to just remove the other chain from it. You try to do that, but as you do so, you can hear your device begin to strain on the machine, on the chain, but you also see it strain on the chain as well. I feel like if you proceed, you might break your device, but you might also, allow the thing to open.
Oh,
I can't break my device.
You relax it once more.
It's what I use for my Eldritch Blast. I can't do that.
Okay, you relax it a little bit, and you see the chain begins to kind of return back to its original place. And as you do so, you can almost feel the wrath of these dragons that is within the pictures, but of course it can't really do much to you. You take a couple of steps back, and the chain remains as is.
Well, that does make me want to try doing it again.
What's that laugh?
You want, I could just try to break it with an attack.
That works too.
So you don't have to risk your tool.
Well, I don't want you to risk one of your daggers either.
Yeah, but this seems to be that the craftsmanship requires that. Unless we have a spell that could change the shape of the metal or heat or melt it. And as he says melt, he pointedly looks at Ignis.
What? I thought you said you don't want to break it.
Not break it,
Preferably,
but
I wouldn't.
soften it up. No?
It's preferable to not break it just in case we need to reform it. Because, what if we're wrong and it turns out, oh no, whoopsie daisy, we were supposed to finish that last chain, not break all the chains.
I think warming it up will make it more pliable, probably.
That's how it works in a smith. How it works in a forge.
Tiama's gonna crouch on over. Do you have something?
I don't have heat metal, though. I do have regular fire. It'll just take longer.
I got this, don't worry. He's gonna slip on this huge gauntlet and just with the gauntlet grab onto the chain, and I cast heat metal.
Alright. So you see the metallic chains begin to glow hotter and hotter and hotter. And as you let go, it only continues to get burnier, for a better word. And you can see the metal is starting to melt a little bit. And in your head, Artyom, you can hear the dragons roaring from inside the orb, roaring out at you. And even in the image, it looks like the dragons are trying to claw at you as it slowly melts away until finally the chain breaks, and you can see the Warforged figure begin to float ever so slightly as there's a little bit more give to it.
Okay, so this is the correct way. Maybe we don't have to reform the chains. Just break it the normal way?
Maybe, if this is the right option. How do the dragons look?
The dragons still remain. They are still battling against each other inside the orbs there.
Did anything else change in the room? Did the light glow brighter? Or
the light does indeed grow ever slightly brighter. How you know that? Because you've been looking at it and it hurts your eye even more as you look at it.
Gonna be fucking blind by the end of this thing. Okay, I guess we can
Jane
continue to
just in the
break.
corner, staring at the sun.
Don't worry, we got
Blink,
healing.
motherfucker, blink!
No one thinks to offer this poor man a pair of sunglasses.
All right, next chain, which
And the next oldest, I guess.
that would be the yeah, this one would be the lich throwing out spells in your direction. How are you breaking that chain?
What spell is being cast?
Arcana check for me.
I can do that. That one.
Oh
With 15.
no, but still 15. With the 15,
He very confidently says the wrong spell. Oh yeah, it's totally this.
it does look like an eldritch blast. However, it's firing like 10 bolts, which is not right. So you're not sure.
Magic missile?
Looks closer to eldritch blast. That one you're certain.
J5. J5, come look at something.
J5 can roll for it as well.
Should I do it? Oh.
Yeah, sure. You do it. Should I? Alright, 24. With a 24, J5 agrees with you. Yeah, that looks like Eldritch Blast, friend Artyom. But I have heard spells in the Age of Arcanum is very different from the way we cast spells now. It is a possibility that this might be the case.
Well, let's show them how we do it now. He says he retrieves his Eldritch Blasting Wand, parentheses, a pistol. And I'll shoot a bolt into the chains themselves.
Alright, so you try to shoot bolts of energy into the chain, and as the bolt fires, the bolts hit the chains. However, it's almost like it gives no effect to the chain at all. Just dissipates the moment it touches the chain. It didn't even shake it.
Resistant to magic, maybe?
Perhaps so.
But that should
But-
still
Alright.
deal damage. Isn't that right?
I mean, you used heat metal, right? That worked, so she's not really resistant to magic.
Well, perhaps it goes on case-by-case basis.
We could always try heat metal again. Can you do that again?
I can, but unfortunately only so many times.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's...
I don't think Mr. Oleya here has heat metal too.
Oh, you could do it the slow way
Which is?
and just heat it with fire.
Can try. But given that Eldritch Blast didn't work, I assume it has some immunity to magic.
Okay,
Each
But-
chain could be special.
that's it. But
That's true.
oh, and whatever.
Kane's gonna draw a sword.
Swing at it?
Yeah, which one do I have that's non-magic?
Not
I gotta
magic.
have one. I
Alright.
gotta have one.
Let me see what's in your bag. I think it's your oldest swords are not magic.
Well, I have two shorts. I have several magical short swords.
Valerie, Delilah. Delilah is not magical.
All right, let's get Delilah out here. Break it out here.
All right, you pull out Delilah. You get ready and try to swing. Go ahead, roll to hit for me.
Oh, hang on. Saying Wait, hang on. Can I just roll 1d20?
Yeah, sure. You forget how to do it, did you?
Probably. I went to inventory and clicked it.
That's good.
No! No!
All right, so 5. Don't worry, you have 5 plus 6 plus 5, so 5 plus 12. 5 plus 11. Sorry, so that's 16 to hit. You swing at it, and as your dagger kind of punches through, you hit a glancing blow, so you're unable to land a hit properly. You can try to hit it again and see it'll be a proper hit next time.
Sure. It's been a while since I've used a dagger.
Yeah, just go ahead, click the icon of the dagger that you want to use.
Icon of the dagger, so I'm
Yeah.
still in inventory.
Yeah, so in inventory, so Delilah, if you hover over it,
Yeah.
there should be a dice icon over the left
Yeah,
side
I
of the
clicked it. I clicked that, and then it said usability.
Yes, yeah. Just
Consume item.
disable the consume and uncheck the consume item use. I don't know what's that. There you go. It should appear in chat now,
I
and then
did.
just click attack.
Okay.
18 this time. 18, however, is able to hit the metal's AC.
Ah!
And as you swing, you hit the dagger, and the dagger snaps in two as the blade falls onto the floor.
How does heat metal work?
Well,
Just,
it was fire against dragon one, so
and this one is what again?
You see a
A
lich inside.
Something necromancy? Does anybody
possibly.
have like chill touch or something?
No.
Dang.
Does Kane look like he's on the verge of crying after the dagger broke, or
What does Kate look like?
Funny feeling. You are my first dagger. I keep talking you off some rich asshole.
Let me help you, Kane. Haley kind of goes over and casts mending to attach the two parts of their blade together.
Tim watches him smirking before he refocuses on the chain.
Uh-huh.
So it's a lich casting some form of a Eldritch Blast, which is an evocation spell. To that
That is
end,
a lich, which should be neck. But you tried the Eldritch Blast and it doesn't work. Right?
I'm sorry?
perhaps it requires a more powerful.
Well, heat metal was level 2.
Correct.
So
Are you supposed to do the same thing that's in the photo or the opposite? Like what they're weak to?
Well,
you can't.
we used heat against dragons, so I imagine.
Is that
Maybe
normally what you would use against dragons?
Depends on the dragon, I suppose.
What kind of dragon's in there?
The one that you see right now is a green battling a black right now.
I don't. Are they? Are they resistant to fire?
No. If I recall correctly, only red dragons are resistant / immune to fire.
So maybe it's not so much matching, but putting what they're weak to. So like what's a lich weak to? Radiant stuff, right? Like religious?
Possibly. Does anyone have radiance?
I can try Sacred Flame. Victoria pipes up.
But
Good
if
idea.
if cantrip doesn't work, yeah, you can try first.
In that case, Guiding Bolt it is. As she gets close range, touching the chain, getting ready to use Guiding Bolt. This should be a crit, right? As she throws Guiding Bolt face off. Let's roll for a crit. Hopefully.
Advantage because the chain is prone.
Sure, why not? No crit, but as she fires a Guiding Bolt, it hits the chain and let me check this real quick. Yep. So as the chain, as the guiding bolt hits onto the chain, you can see the chain kind of vibrates violently as this divine energy touches this chain, and you can see the lich inside is clutching his head for a moment, like in pain, as the chain vibrates violently and then just breaks the moment the divine energy touches it, and the second chain is now broken.
Well.
So we need leveled spells.
Look what this non-magic guy figured out.
We probably should have tried the cantrip first just to see if it will work, but no matter now.
We can try it on the next one.
Next is the one where angels and demons are doing battle against each other.
Hmm. So do we think we need both or neither? What are they both? Are they both weak to anything?
Angels are linked to radiance. Demons and devils to fire, I imagine.
But are they weak to that?
Oh, weak? No. I thought you said linked.
Yeah, because... No, weak. That's what we used for the Lich, right? The Lich is weak to radiant damage.
So the opposite of that would be necrotic and what? Water?
Ice, probably.
Or necrotic and holy stuff, because that's what
But
demons
they're
should be.
Fair.
fighting each other, right? Angels are opposite of the devils already.
Yeah, so how are we supposed to break it when each one's opposite is the other's strength?
I suppose we push it into one direction. Rain, historically, how did that battle end?
You rolled high enough. You would know that from each side there is a betrayer. A betrayer from the devil side called the Betrayer King, and the betrayer from the angel side called the Bright Queen.
And the conflict ended in favor of?
Neither. All of them got fucked off this plane. Only they left a bunch of destruction. In cooperation of the betrayer, those two worked together and banished all the other races off this plane. So none of them win, basically.
So what if we banish the chain? Can we do that?
Oh, that's smart. Man, both of them are outsiders. They can't stay in this plane if you banish them.
Yeah.
Anybody know banishment?
I thought that
While I search, okay, no, Haley does not
I
have
was gonna
it.
say I thought Haley did.
No, Haley does not.
Usually
avoids
it's
direct
Victoria.
eye contact with everybody.
Don't worry, I have it. As Victoria walks over, he kind of gives you a side eye.
MVP.
I have more spell slots than you, after all. As she walks over towards that chain.
Wait, who'd she say that to?
Artyom.
Oh.
Well, I saw how efficient you were in the last battle when you used it, so...
She gives you a nod.
Oh
Grabs
my god,
onto the
get a
chain.
room.
That wasn't me, that was Kate.
Kane just feels a sharp pain in his ankle. He looks down to see that like the smell has knocked him on the side.
It's worth it. It was worth it.
Haley goes, Ignis? And you can say, it wasn't me. Sorry, force of habit. As Victoria grabs onto the chain and casts banishment, the chain links that she was touching on immediately disappear. As she does that, the chain goes loose and the Warforge moves up even more slightly. Now the chain broken.
Hey!
Much faster than the other two. Leaving
It
you...
was a great idea.
I have them on occasion.
Next in order would be the one with undead. Army of undead just attacking. What do you call people? Which one would this be?
It's probably whatever, like, I don't know, it's radiant, isn't it also? Isn't there
Turn
like
on that cleric
Yeah.
ability.
She
Yeah.
rolls her eyes, walks over towards the thing again.
Wait,
Places
wait.
both. Yeah.
Healing? So
I mean, healing never really hurt undead. It just doesn't work on them. Turn
Whereas you
undead's the
can
only one
turn
I
an
know.
army.
man. Well, it is a cleric's room, Victoria, so
I guess it's time for me to shine. You better pull your weight for the next few rooms. As she focuses on it, she holds onto her, what do you call, her medallion, whispering a few words of wisdom. Dear Lords of Coin. Figuring out words of prayer.
okay.
Lords of Coin, hear my call. Take out these fuckers, and I'll pay you 666 coins. How about that?
Why 666? What the heck?
Because it's a fun number. As she places her hand onto the
What's a
chain,
demo number?
immediately her arm begins to glow alongside it, and as the chain glows as well, it immediately breaks, and the chain links just flies off across the room, bouncing off a few feet away before landing silent, as that chain is gone as well, leaving the last chain. The one where there's a bunch of sick people inside the room.
Well, that could use
Here
some
we go,
healing.
Ignis. This is probably going to be a healing one.
All right.
I can do it.
All right.
Unless, do we want to test?
Test
Are we
what
gonna test a
exactly?
cantrip? I was going to ask, are we going to test if it needs a cantrip, or are we just going to, like...
I don't think there's any healing cantrip.
I imagined lesser restoration will probably do best.
Oh.
Agreed.
It gets rid of sickness and all that.
Ignis, go on.
I don't
Lesser
have
restor-
I don't have lesser restoration. I have cure wounds. I can upcast it.
You can
Whoa.
try it, certainly, but you might be wasting spell slots.
Well, better than Victoria losing more spell slots.
Well, I
right?
don't have lesser restoration as well.
Oh well.
Looks at Oleia. Don't look at me. Neither do I.
Oh my god.
So maybe we just try.
No scrolls amongst us.
It's not like we can use scrolls. Haley,
Unless you want me to grab a healing potion and dribble it on and see if it melts it.
That
Let me
might
just-
work.
Let me just use my spell slots then if we're gonna heal anyway.
All right. Go for it.
I do have my immunity boosters, okay, Aura of Purity, but
So we are
high up
doing
there in levels.
at least second level, right? Or did Victoria do it with the first level? Or...
Guiding bolt first level.
Guiding bolt,
yes.
Okay, then maybe I'll just do a first level first.
All right.
I'll cure wounds it.
You focus on it, casting Cure Wounds,
Okay.
and you see the chain slowly begins to rot as you cast the Cure Wounds, but not fully break.
Damn it. Is that not enough? Should I do it again? Or
Let me do it. Might as well spread the load. Oleia chimes in. And cast Cure Wounds as well. First level again. The chain gets ever weaker, slowly starting, bits and pieces of it starting to fall down onto the floor, breaking. But still not out yet.
okay, I can do it again. One more, right? One more, right?
Go for it.
right?
Hopefully.
It looks like it just takes one more.
You don't know.
Okay, fine. I'll do it one more time.
Try and do it one more time, holding on to the chain. You start to heal it. More and more pieces start to fall away. Still standing.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Do you want me to try, Agnes? Now that you've softened it up.
Sure. Wait. You sure? If you wanna do the spell slot.
Actually, let me look at J5's spellbook real quick.
Yeah.
He does not have healing. Why am I not surprised?
Shatter,
Party is
dark
like a
vision.
healer. The closest we have is Ignis.
Yeah.
I am
You're
a
druid.
healer.
You are.
Druids can heal too, excuse you.
Well, my most basic healing is a 3rd level spell. Perhaps I should.
My
Pipe
most
down.
basic healing is a potion.
Victoria!
Don't you have healing on your account of?
See, I thought I did. For some reason, it's not in my spell casting. I don't
It's
have
not.
healing
It's not
hand.
spells.
It's not spell
It's not spell.
casting. It's not.
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
Healing hands.
Shit. Yeah, I got healing hands.
Yeah, that's it.
Would you try to use your healing hands, please?
Sure, I don't mind.
All right, Kane, you go over.
Kane doesn't actually ever cast this on purpose, by the way. He doesn't really know that he has this, by the way. Like, he still thinks he's a non-magic person.
As you put on it, not sure what they're talking about healing hands and whatnot, you just hold on to it. You see your hand begins to glow brightly as you see the chain begins to slowly rot underneath your palm and slowly fade away to dust. As that chain breaks off, the Warforge begin to slowly float up towards the light. Floats higher and higher and higher to a point that you guys can't even see him anymore. He disappears into the light. And then, just as you thought, that's done, suddenly you see one more ball falls onto the floor, and pulling with it is another person. This time, not a Warforge, a human, you want to say? Maybe, because, the flesh is brown, or what do you call human skin color? Brown? Peachy? That skin color. However, she has horns and also like a demonic tail on her, and she's covered in a white religious garb, similar to what you would see before, Kane, on people from the Church of the First Light. And in her hands, you see the statue of herself. A human, slightly scarred in the face, wearing a hood, with a horn and kind of like a demonic tail. So, and she's holding that statue.
I'm gonna go up to her. I reach my hand out. Does she move?
She pushes the statue into your hand.
I'm gonna take it with a little nod in my head, thanks.
As you take the statue, she pulls herself down to the floor by pulling onto the chain, and then sits there.
Have we seen her before? Or is it does she look familiar to anything?
Don't think so, no.
Have I seen her before in any sort of religious stuff in the churches?
Yeah.
No, you definitely have not seen her within the churches.
She's looking at anyone in particular?
She is looking down, almost like in a meditative state. Kind of strayed a little bit as she's trying to pull herself down to the floor with that ball and chain.
Should we attach her to it?
Attach her?
She is attached to the ball and chain. She is.
And
she is attached. Okay.
The image on the ball, because we've seen the images in the other balls, right?
That's right. In this ball, you just see one big red eye looking back at you. Red eye, black slit, looking directly at you.
Oh, that's a fallen.
I don't like that very much.
Throw like a piece of cloth over it, just to cover it up.
All right. You throw a piece of cloth over it just to cover that thing.
A handkerchief,
And now you
Right,
have
well.
your statue.
We got what we came for.
All right, thanks, lady.
You turn around, making your way out of the room. You close the door behind you, and you hear it lock behind you as well.
Oh, dang it. We can't go back.
Do we need to?
No. But it's like, there goes one choice. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So, you have the new statue with you. Statue of a tiefling/human lady. Kind of like in a kneeling position, this one. What do you do?
Go back? Out?
Yeah, you're back you're back over here now.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
back in
yeah.
this room.
Let's see. If it's a tiefling. So we were in a church, but the statue of a tiefling, does it match the painting with the tiefling?
No. That one is another person altogether. This is the missing piece to the painting.
Yeah,
So-
the painting of a divine. But it says
Yeah.
the painting of a divine-looking warforged.
Yeah, the Warforged has his hands out to bless a kneeling figure in front of him. We need to find
yeah,
that
I didn't read the
figure.
whole. Yeah,
So,
I didn't find. Okay, cool. I did not read the whole thing.
so we just need to put it there.
All right. You place the statue into the painting and it merges. As you see the painting, the blotted out area slowly begins to paint in the image of that same human/tiefling kneeling on the floor, almost in tears, her face kind of scarred, kind of like almost like begging for forgiveness or begging for guidance, kind of sort of thing, where the Warforge is giving him guidance. And I don't think I've ever given you the appearance for D12 yet.
You gave us the painting for
That's right.
D12.
I am not a very fast painter nowadays.
Will you? Are you giving? What's going on? Are we getting a
he
painting?
doing things. Oh, he doing things.
That is the image of D12 that you see.
Wait, let me get the thing where you. This is the painting, the one painting that you.
Oh
gave.
wow, he a beefy boy.
He is a beefy boy.
Copy.
He's friend shaped.
This is the painting. Okay, so that's one done. Now, 3 more to go. Wait, 4 more
Yeah.
to go.
4 more to go.
Okay, so
All
let's
right,
do
let's
the
go. Next one.
let's do the cruel sacrifice. The tiefling. Hey, maybe here I get to be more useful
Maybe.
because it's a druid thingy.
All right. So, you make your way into the next door, the door in front of the painting, labeled Cruel Sacrifice. Let me change the music a little bit.
Fit the tone. Cool. We're gonna die.
You'll be fine. As you open the door, you guys arrive at what looks to be a kind of like a platform at the edge of a cliff. You can see all around you is just an open drop, maybe about 100 feet down into a lava pit at the very bottom. Right in
Uh,
front of you, you see various kind of like floating geometric shape just floating around in the room, causing and you can see at the very, very end, very far end of this obstacle course, you see the statue standing in front of kind of like some clockwork machine of sort. Right in front of your platform, you see 6 tools in front of you that you guys can take.
what are
One
the
of
tools?
them is... One second. Where is it? This one. One of them is a cloak of sorts, because it's not your typical one large sheet of cloak. Instead, it's seems to be like 8 different pieces of cloth strewn down behind you. The other one, it looks to be like a giant shield with hexagonal patterns carved onto it. Another one is a curved scimitar made from some kind of black material. Then you see an amulet with a symbol of a hydra carved on top of it. Another one is a golden crown, but the design is almost as if it's made from twirl branches. And then finally, there is a plate armor that made from stone by the looks of it, but looking at the design, you can still move comfortably inside it.
That's the
This would
golem.
make one sick outfit.
So that's all of Leaf's companion. There's the golem, the dryad, the hydra. There's obviously the shield. Was it that has the hydra thing?
Amulet that has the hydra thing.
Ah, okay. Okay, and are we supposed to?
So the golem's probably what? The armor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I want to
left-
go pick up the knife, the scimitar that's made of black.
All right, you pick it up, and immediately it engulfed in like bright red flame. As you swing it, it's just dancing with flame with each strike.
Holy shit, this thing's cool. What am I supposed to do with this now?
You can see in front of you there are staircases that leads upwards. However, as you move up that staircases, you can see blades swinging in front of it. You can see heavy machineries just slamming down onto the staircases, just blocking your path as you reach towards the statue at the very far end.
Oh shit! Is this an obstacle course?
By the looks of it, yes.
Great.
Oh, oh
Okay,
man. Okay, so I just picked the one, right?
You got the one, yeah, but everybody can take the stuff if you want.
No, I'm saying, can
Or
I
we-
pick more than one?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. What do you want to take?
I'll take the armor.
You as you try to put on the armor, you realize this is way heavier than you're used to. You're not trained to move in
Shit.
this armor.
No. So what does the crown do? What does the crown do?
You can try picking it up and see.
I want to wear the crown.
Well, what does the crown do?
Well, I don't know. We have to pick it up and see. I'll put it on my head.
You put it on your head. Doesn't seem to do anything. What are you trying to use it with? Are you trying to do something with it?
No, but do I look like an actual druid?
Oh yes, you do definitely look like an actual druid.
What is I want to put the oh, sorry, what?
What are you doing, Ignis?
No, not really. I just
Okay.
look pretty.
All
What does
right.
the cloak do? What does the cloak do?
You put on the cloak, and immediately the cloth, instead of lying down on the ground, it starts to like rise up, almost as if like kind of like floating snakes, basically floating on all sides of you. There's 8 of them floating around you.
What do they do?
What do you do with them? What?
I don't know. Like they're moving. So can I pick up a rock and toss it and see if they attack it?
You you think of that rock. You begin to move towards it. You see one of the cloaks reach out towards that rock, It kind of holds it in place as you think so.
Holy shit, they're like arms. Oh my god. I wanna look at Ignis and see if one will like pick her up.
You go over, you reach towards Ignis, and begins to grab around Ignis. But then as you try to think to pick her up, instead it's picking you up and pulls you towards where Ignis is.
Oh shit.
Okay. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay, cool. These are like Doc Ock arms. Alright,
Oh.
so
So?
what does the sword connect this is, or is it just fire? That's the sword, fire.
Yeah, the sword by the looks of it is fire.
Take a look at the obstacle course. Does it look like what does it look like again? Like
Lava?
The immediate one that you can see right now, it's a staircase that leads upwards, and as you move up the staircase, you're gonna have to pass through several what you call swinging blades, as well as crushing kind of like wall that's gonna move from side to side, crushing anyone who's on the staircase before continuing opening it itself up again.
I see. All right, I want to test the limits of these things. How far can these things stretch to pull me?
All right, you try to aim at the farthest away possible. You see it reaches out to 30 feet away before it returns back to you.
And can it shrink around me?
As you command, it kind of shrinks itself so that it's just like lying down to a normal cloak, maybe even less so because it kind of like furls itself behind you so that it doesn't stretch around.
I'm gonna take this knife and the cloak, and I'm gonna run this obstacle course.
All right.
Let's go.
Anybody else?
Feels like a good time to let the rogue do his rogue thing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kane, you got your sword, you got your cloak, you get ready, you move over towards the obstacle course, and you begin to run off by yourself.
All right, so I'm gonna give a little pep talk to the sword and the little cloak because they're my things now.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, all right, pay attention. This is gonna be an intense battle. Focus, guys. We got this.
And you begin to run. You run up the staircase, which is not really a problem for you. You've done this multiple times. But as you move forward ahead, you begin to arrive at that swinging blade right now. How are you going across these blades?
So the swinging blade, it's like a pendulum, right? So I
That's
could just
correct.
like slide under it.
All right, go ahead, roll me a dexterity check. As you try to slide down, try to dodge the blades just like that.
Ability check.
Yep. 20 as you slide under the blades, missing you by an inch as you slide up the staircase somehow, and up as you stand up getting ready to run off, you see there's two stone walls right to either side of you. It's moving in to crush you. What do you do?
How tall is the wall?
The wall is 10
Could I
foot
go
tall.
over it?
You want to try to go? Okay.
Yeah, the cloak. It's gonna pull me over it.
All right, so you grab onto some hanging machinery that is above the wall and pull you up across. Now you're mid-air right now with not much mobility control when suddenly you see a pair of buzzsaws are like fired in your direction, flying in your direction. What do you do?
I have more arms though. Could the arms then grab something below and yank me down?
You do the same thing as well. The arms yank the ground where you were at, where the wall is slowly retreating, pulling you back down onto the floor. The blades just fly off, missing you completely. You continue running off towards the statue. You arrive at this section where there is no floor anymore. Instead, it's just sheer drop to the lava pit below. The only thing that is available to you right now are these kind of like stone pillars that are on either side of the room.
On either side, the kind of slingshot. How big's the gap?
The gap from here to the next area, which is just a wall, by the way. There's not much not much for you to stand on, but the gap between you and that wall's about 60 feet or so.
Right. Can I use the arms to like a slingshot type thing to launch me?
All right, you wrap your hands on the tentacles onto the wall. You try to pull it, use it as a slingshot. Go ahead, make me. What would this be? Acrobatics check.
Perfect.
Like timings.
Collins should be perfect.
That's
for a
right.
Slingshot.
33. So you manage to shoot yourself across multiple of these columns. You don't even need to swing from the one by one. You go through all across to the other side, and you are stuck onto the wall right now, and you're now struggling to find a grip anywhere on the wall to.
I'm going to use one of the flame swords.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna use the flame sword and another one of my short swords to like crawl up it, like stab.
All right.
Climb up
you pull out your pair of swords and you start stabbing. Your own short sword doesn't do much against the wall, but your burning sword basically cuts through it like butter, which causes the wall to almost collapse inwards, basically allowing you to arrive at one more section, where the ceiling now begins to just descend upon you, and the distance that you have to go through is quite long, and it's just slowly wanting to crush you down. What do you do?
I mean, I'm running and I'm using the tentacle like cape things to pull me along.
Try to get you out as fast as possible. You try to outspeed this machine. What's your movement speed again, Kane?
My movement speed normally is like, what was it, like, where do I find that? Is it 30?
Yeah, 30.
30?
It's at the top of your character sheet.
Yeah. I see it over there. Yeah. Above your AC there. So with a 30 and you being a rogue, you're able to dash through this as quickly as possible. Go ahead, make me kind of like an acrobatics check as you try to slide in at the very last inch before it slams down on you. .32, you slide across easily as you finally reach the complete opposite side of this obstacle course. And now you stand in front of what looks to be the treasure, the statue that you saw on the very far end, which now you realize is not a statue. It's more like a carving in the wall itself. And the machineries that I describe before you looks more like a forge more than anything. You can see that actually, go ahead, roll me investigation check. See how well you can understand these machineries. Ooh. Are you not proficient?
Wait, he is, but he rolled on that one. Wait, no, he is. So it should be like a 16.
Yeah.
It
So
says plus.
because your minimum is 11 or minimum was 10 if I recall correctly, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the 16, looking around the machineries here, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and you kind of realize it's kind of like a what's the word? A casting system where you can pour out, melt down some material and channel the liquid to a mold that is placed on the right side of the platform. The thing is, there are no materials for you to melt right now.
I need materials. I need metal. This is not good because I have lots of swords.
Don't you have a lot of gold?
I do, actually, in my bag of holding, right? How much do I need, you think?
Looking at the final object, doesn't look like you need a lot. Maybe if the volume were in gold coins, you might need around 300 gold coins.
Mm-hmm. Looking at my inventory here only says 99.
Then you might only have 99. The rest might be in your bank or party inventory or something, which is with Ignis.
Well,
I mean,
I have a bunch of silver. How do we feel about silver, guys?
Silver
I
works.
think it's just because
It's a metal.
he didn't get access, right? No one could change his inventory either.
Silver
That's
it is,
true.
boy.
It's true.
I mean, it doesn't have to be gold, right?
I guess not. If I
Probably better if it's silver, even, sturdier stuff.
Yeah.
Silver is sturdier. All
Alright.
right, let's go.
So you
Take out
pour out
300 silver.
300 silver and you put it into the kind of like, what's the word? Not a furnace, that's it. Put it in the furnace at one side while hoping to melt the device. You put the coins in there and you wait, and you realize the fire is not hot enough to melt the silver coins that you have.
I got a fire sword, boy.
You try to put the sword near the forge area and ready to heat it up, but you realize when you start to put your sword into that forge, into the furnace area, the sword itself begin to melt very easily.
Oh shit! No, I don't want to
So
melt the sword.
you immediately pull the sword out before it gets anything worse.
How far is it from us? Can we can Haley do a firebolt?
No, it's not close enough at all. I think it's about 1,000 feet. I described it just now.
Damn it. That's really far.
I do not have fire magic with me. Think. I look back behind me where I came from, and there's no way I could go back.
You're gonna have to go through the entire obstacle course back, but given you've had experience, I'm not gonna tell you to roll for it. You can just, obstacle course your way through.
Do we have any means of communicating with each other, like the earrings still?
I think it's too far for the earrings.
Yeah. Earrings only 300 feet.
Mm-mm.
All right, buddy. Kane's gonna pat the little sword and cloak again. He's gonna be like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna go consult some people smarter than me. Round 2."
All right. You go through the obstacle course again, and it was a blast. They say it's a challenge. Not really. It's just fun bouncing around, cutting through, various obstacle course and everything. By the end, you arrive back to the rest of your party with all your tools and your life intact.
Hey, guys. So, there's a forge up there. I put some silver and coins in there to melt it down for the idol, but the forge isn't hot enough. And I tried to use the fire sword, but then the sword started melting, and I didn't like that. So, is there a way you think you can I can bring some fire up there with me, or what do you guys think?
What's Ignis's new crown made out of?
Gold.
A way to bring more heat into the thing. I mean, I can heat metal again, I suppose.
You need to bring him over there.
Well, it's concentration.
Would the heat metal work if I carry it?
Just have to not drop it, but yes.
Isn't it hard to hold? You have to roll pawn save or something, right?
That's right. It will take damage throughout.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'm pretty sturdy. I'm sure I could handle it, but
how long does it last? It's up to 1 minute.
Is it
When does the obstacle course?
Obstacle course will be reaching the end of it. If he's fast, then he might be able to get to the forge in time.
I
We
mean,
could try it. I mean, like I said, I don't know if any of these items would be better suited for the task, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be destroying these objects, especially since these objects are like modeled after this guy's pets. That kind of feels irreverent.
yeah. Mm,
I think the best idea is to either heat metal and bring it there to try and activate the forge better, or is there some sort of way I could contain the magma? There's a point in the thing where I go over like a magma pit.
Magma pit is always underneath you, about 100 feet down.
100 feet down.
Yeah.
All right. 100 feet is pretty long.
Yep.
Yeah, unless someone who can cast fire wants to come with me. It's really fun, the obstacle course, I swear.
uh,
Unless
sure.
would Chuchimaru, since Chuchimaru is like made of fire, be helpful?
Yeah. I guess. I think, yeah. I could. I mean, I was also thinking just going there with you. What do you.
All right, so Kane starts to describe the obstacle course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a slicing blade, and then the wall closes in on you, and then there's this one point where you have to like launch yourself over like 60 feet of magma, and then there's a sheer cliff face you have to climb up, and then
Okay.
it's super fun.
Yeah. I'll try it. I have Chichimaru if anything goes wrong, right? I can just teleport.
All right. So,
All right, let's go.
so
She
Ignis.
should have an advantage, right? If she can like, I tell her what's going on, and she sees me do it before she does it.
Wait, but I don't have heat metal. Wait a minute.
Wait, you don't have heat metal?
No, I don't.
Only one with heat metals, Artyom.
Yeah. It's
I
J5.
have to run the obstacle course.
You want to come with me, buddy?
Wait, does
No.
J5 have heat metal?
No, J5 does not have heat metal, if I recall correctly.
Take a deep, deep breath and then kind of slumps his shoulders. Defeated.
Chichimaru with you?
I was gonna bring Chuchimar with me. It's just,
Teleport?
yeah, I don't mind if you would rather I just take Chuchimar and see if that does the trick.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, I think Artyom there would be better, but
Well, if we can avoid getting hurt or using our resources,
Mm-hmm.
better to try with one, and if that doesn't work, try with another.
Sure. All right, let's go try this with Chuchimaro.
All right, so Kane, you're just carrying Chuchinmaru with you, eh?
Yeah, tuck him
Right.
within my cloak with me.
Yeah, in that case, you don't have to roll anything new or anything. So since you're basically carrying Chuchimaru and it's small enough that it doesn't disrupt your movement, you're able to reach the other side no problem.
Chuchimar happy. Is he a purring little boy?
Yes, very
It's a
much so.
girl. But yeah.
Purring little girl. You know, honestly, I'm not usually a big fan of cats, but you're all right.
Mao.
No!
My nose is stuck. I can't do the high pitch one, alright?
Mow.
Mao.
So much funnier.
Alright. So you go over to the forge where you've stuffed your your silver coins in there. And Chuchinmaru, upon seeing that, kind of looks at Ignis across the field there, waiting for confirmation,
I nod.
and just starts pooping in it. And each one is this kind of like ball of flame, and as it does so again and again and again, the coins get heated and heated more and more, and as it slowly begins to melt as well. It's not melting in a kind of like consistently, but slowly with the heat building up and everything, the entire thing begins to melt, and you open up the channel, allowing the molten silver to move along the channel. But you do realize the channel itself is not made like, at least it's not intended for with silver, because it has this weird bends and turns to it, which causes the silver to kind of get stuck on certain point, but it does still go through, following the channel until it finally reaches where it's supposed to reach for the casting part into the mold. The silver pours into the mold more and more and more until finally you close the entire mold. You wait for a bit, and as you open it up, you can see it kind of forms a statue, but it's filled with holes and cracks. And as you lift the entire thing up, it just falls apart in your hand.
Okay, so this is supposed to be something else. Right, I gotta think. What? So you said there's a lot of bends in there. What
That's
bends?
right.
What flows well then in a forge?
Go ahead, roll me.
Just an intelligence check.
Smith's tool check. Intelligence Smith's tools, if you have it.
I don't know if I have
Proficiency.
Smith's tools.
That intelligence check for me, please.
All right, guys, the most dangerous roll of the game for me.
Go ahead. Oh, and your jack of all trades does not help with this one.
What?
No, it
Oh,
does
because
not.
Intelligence.
But your innate luck does, so it's okay.
I'll be teaching my. Oh, you were saying.
Our team's got my back, man. Our team always gets me behind.
No.
So say he has confidence in me.
This is bad design. No material that you know of would be able to flow nicely through this channel here. The material had to be like so liquid, like it might as well be water when you pour it through this channel here.
Mercury.
Yeah, but mercury doesn't really solidify. At
That's
room
right.
temperature, it's liquid.
That's right.
Cold magic. Though we don't have mercury, so moot point anyway.
Hmm.
Unless no.
You
What's
would,
the sword
recall,
made out
you
of?
would recall that your sword melted
Yeah.
very easily.
I just connected it as well.
Yeah.
I look at the sword in my hand.
It looks back at you.
Does it?
No, it's a sword. It does not have eyes or anything like that.
It blinks slowly.
Tears
It
welling up in its
trusts you.
eyes.
I mean, I have a dagger that has an eye, so it's.
But this one is puppy eyes. It's different. What do you do, Kane?
This sword fully trusts you, Kane. What will you
Oh
do?
no! Don't say that.
If it's real love, it will come back.
I've always wanted a flaming
Or maybe
sword.
Artyom will just make you one, because that's not a big deal.
But this one and I found each other. Okay. Thank you for your help, buddy.
You place.
You're gonna become something even greater.
You,
Bad
You're gonna
news
become
is
art.
playing.
you close the channel and you begin to put your sword in through that into the furnace once more, and it very easily melts, and it does move around like water basically inside that container there. However, you realize it's only filling 1/6 of the required liquid to fill it.
Shit.
Wait,
So you
should
need
be
more.
all the items?
Alright, I'm gonna run back.
You're
Need to
out
craft-
of.
You guys are down on the mountain, and Kane comes back. He's just like, I need all the stuff. I
Okay.
need all the stuff.
You need help with carrying stuff? Wait, the Chichimaru can teleport you.
15 feet. There is
Yeah.
so carrying all those items, we're gonna have to you're gonna have to redo the thing again now.
Aw.
Yeah, Kane, ready?
Yeah.
So you put on the crown. You're not wearing the armor because you're not proficient with it, so you just stuff it in your backpack.
I'll give him guidance.
You give him guidance. You what was the other items again?
amulet with the Hydra.
Yeah, you wear the Hydra amulet on your neck. You put on the shield on one hand, and you put on the crown as you get ready to rush forward. And with that, you run in. And again, the swinging guillotines once more. Swinging in your direction. What do you do?
Well, the guillotine, I probably won't be able to slip under it, so I'm just gonna time it because I've gone through like 4 times by now. So
Okay, the problem is you have bulky stuff in your back right now, and you're a bit more bulky with the shield that you're carrying as well. You're gonna try to slide again?
not slide under it. I was really just gonna slip through when it was.
Okay, so you want to wait for the timing. Go ahead, roll me wisdom check for me, please, as you wait for
You're saying
time.
the word guillotine. Is it a guillotine or a pendulum?
Pendulum.
Okay.
Pendulum, big blade. So pendulum, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna time it
All right.
and then go through, not sliding.
All right. In that case, go ahead, roll me wisdom check for me, please, as you try to get through the timing. Perception check, actually, if you want perception check. Oh, natural 1, but that is a 15 though. As you try to move across to the pendulum, you try to follow the timing. Oh, but this is
way above 15.
Yeah. I don't know why the jack of all trades is not working for Kane. One sec. Yeah, let me see if I can. No, not that one. No, not that one.
Ability. Is it there?
It's here you go. Jack of all
Reliable
trades,
talent.
enable. A reliable talent, is it?
Yes, reliable
talent. Checked. Okay, can you try roll perception again, kid?
Sure.
Oh,
There you go. 24. With a 24, you're able to slowly move one step. Move one step. Move one step, and you hear the wall coming from either side of you now, trying to close you in.
Want to use the tentacle things again to pull me up?
All right, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll me a strength check, please. As a tentacle did able to reach out there, but it's using your strength to pull everything else that you're carrying with you right now. 19 is good enough, as you are able to pull yourself up mid-air, the wall closing underneath you, and the pair of buzzsaws shot flying over in your direction. How are you dealing with that? Same thing. Try to grab onto the floor. Go ahead, make me strength check again. Try to pull yourself down. Strength check again, please, Kane.
I'm going.
12. Next time, however, you are unfortunately cut by those giant buzzsaws there, as you take 22 and 20 points of slashing damage.
Can I do uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge on the first one, so you take a total of 31 points of damage as you land down onto the floor, bleeding a little bit with the with the shield on your hand on one hand, and the other one where the sword would be is not there anymore. You kind of hold on your ground a little bit as you look forward. You see that wide open 40-foot gap with the pillars on either side of you right now. How are you gonna go through?
I'm gonna play it a little safer this time and swing from pillar to pillar.
All right,
I expect I can't slingshot.
That's correct. But with the swinging motion, you grab onto the wall, you swing, you grab onto another pillar, you swing, and you swing, and you swing. You're able to reach to the end, but the wall that you broke down before seemed to have rebuilt itself. You no longer have your sword. How are you gonna punch through this wall here?
Any of these things that I have? My crown is made of thorns. Can I headbutt the wall?
You look at the wall. You wish to headbutt it. Suddenly, from beneath your feet, a bridge made from roots begin to just grow forwards, breaking through the wall and connecting you to the safe ground on the other side.
Shit!
There's an alternative universe where Kane just knocks himself out there. Once that against the wall falls down.
But
I
you...
pull myself up, and then I have to get through the sinking floor.
That is correct. As you get across to the other side, the wall begins to slowly coming down from above. What do?
The roots, can I imagine they come up and help support the wall?
You
Support
look
ceiling?
up towards the ceiling, and immediately the bridge appear once more, holding up the ceiling a little bit. As you try to run forward, you hear it breaking above you, but you just do the same thing again. Another pillar and another pillar, just creating more and more and more, stopping the ceiling from falling down. You manage to run across until finally the wall is nowhere near crushing you, but you're able to reach the other side. No problem, with all the various tools intact.
I never did figure out what that Hydra necklace did.
No, you did not.
Kind of just stand there, the Skyllian's just like, what do you do?
So, with all the tools now you've brought over to the other side, you walk over towards the forge where you see the melted sword is still in there.
Alright. Said 1/6, so is the armor gonna fit?
As you put in the armor, it melts. It does not produce as much liquid as you would expect. In fact, all the various items of different sizes, they all melt down to the same amount, which when you melt down one by one, even the cloak, which is not made from metal, they all fill the entire thing complete. Oh.
I'm crying as I put the cloak in.
As you finally put the cloak in, the last item that you wish not to put in, but you have to. And finally, you open the channel. The entire thing begins to slide down, moving smoothly through the channels until it finally reaches the mold. It fills up the entire thing, and you wait for it. And as you pull the switch that pulls the mold open, you would see inside it a small statue containing an image of it's a statue containing an image of an octopus, a tortoise, a fire elemental, a hydra, a dryad, and a golem.
It's his pet companions. Oh, sorry. I didn't say pet. So those are the things that are around him. Okay.
You take the statue, you look back to your party. It's just a staircase leading downwards. All the machineries and everything no longer moves around. It's a straight path for you to go back to your party.
Man, that sucked. Give up the cloak. How's a cloak even melt into metal anyway? That's ridiculous.
He has so much other cool clothes. And if you want a fire sword, I'm sure J5R team can build it for you.
Yeah. Cloak was so cool. I had like so many arms.
That was cool.
So many arms for activities.
Activities?
Yeah, like did you see how fast I scaled that wall? It was so cool.
Oh, stealing stuff, right, of course.
Yeah. Should we go back?
Alright. All of you return, make your way outside of the room. As the door locks behind you, you stand in front of the painting labeled Cruel Sacrifice. What do you do?
What is all the sacrifices? The companions? Okay. Put it in, Kane. Put it on the
You can see King still crying a bit as he puts in the statue.
Okay, it's a sacrifice. It's okay. That's literally the thing. That's what the painting is called.
And as you put in the statue into the painting, It slowly fills in the bunch of blanks around the picture, which is images where the companions would be. He's trying to drink tea. The tiefling's trying to drink tea, but all these companions are like stopping him, so he's unable to drink the tea properly. I don't
Like your
have.
pet demanding hugs.
Yeah, basically that.
So cute. How big is Leaf? Or how small are the companions?
The ones that really bothering him is just the tortoise and the octopus, if I recall correctly. The others are like outside of the painting, or outside in the background or in the foreground, just chilling. So here is Leaf.
Yeah.
And with that,
Well, ain't he precious?
Oh.
and that is where we're gonna take a break for a bit because it's past 11. I'm gonna get some drink, get some food because I'm for some reason really hungry. I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. Yeah. See you
Yeah.
guys then. Hello everyone! Welcome back. So, I didn't even check the audio this whole time. Good thing it's working, so that's good. So, you guys are just completing the second room of this hexagonal room here. You placed the statue containing the containing the 6 leaf companions. You placed it into the wall and it completely forms an image of Leaf trying to drink tea but is being disturbed by his other companions. Which leaves you guys with 2 rooms completed. Next, what do you do?
I just want to say this song is a bop.
Thanks. Should change
I don't know.
the
What do you guys want to do next? Do you guys want to do? We've done. You can rest now. You said cruel sacrifice, eternal worship.
We've done You Can Rest Now, we've done Eternal Worship, we've done Cruel
Yeah.
Sacrifice. So
I said those 3.
Oh yeah.
So,
There's the fist.
do we want to go for
fire.
something more combat? Rebellious at Heart sounds like combat.
And the bleeding fist doesn't.
I didn't read it. That silhouette of a man on his knees in the middle of a pool, but that sounds post-combat. That sounds like you're about to deal with morals and shit. Like, should I kill him?
Oh, you're right.
Well, perhaps we'll be providing the pools of blood. Who knows?
I can dig that. I already got this, and Kane holds up his arm where he got nicked by the saw.
Yep. It's
do you
it's a pretty deep nick too as well. Just FYI.
Yeah, like it's still bleeding.
It's missing a chunk
You
squirting
might
out.
see bone in there if you look properly.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just quickly heal it.
Alright.
Let me cure wounds.
Like if it's 20 or more damage, you're seeing bone, basically.
Oh my
Yeah, but I'm so
god.
used to it. It's like a paper cut to me.
Here, have a 14 healing.
There you go.
Thanks, Mom.
Eyebrow raised around the party.
Alright. So, what do?
I mean, we can go with the monk one. We can go with the bleeding.
Monk what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to flip a coin for it?
Oh, I like that idea. Let's do that.
He'll produce a silver coin, flip it, and says to Kane, call it.
Heads.
Heads is 1, and it's tails.
Bleeding fist it is.
This is
Alright.
why that's why Lon did the gambling.
You go towards the door. You push it open, and it's one of those doors where immediately all of you are engulfed in a bright light.
Again with the light.
Artyom,
Yes.
you're standing in a dark hallway, and in front of you, you see light. This is starting to feel very familiar at this point.
Roll his shoulders and happily stroll towards the light.
All right. You begin walking out towards the light and you arrive at an arena alongside the rest of your party members. But you realize 3 people are missing. In the meantime, Ignis, Kane, and J5, the 3 of you are not in a hallway. Instead, you guys are standing on a audience platform where nobles or something would be sitting to view an arena. And you see out in the arena, one by one, members of your party begin to walk into the room, into the arena. Kind of confused, noticing that you guys, the 3 of you, are not there.
Wait, is this the same arena in the first one?
This is different. Instead of filled with people, it is completely empty. And instead of bright middle of a noon, this one is close to sundown. The people, you guys, people on top at the viewing area, Kane, Ignis, and J5, the 3 of you begins to hear a voice whispering over towards you. Your students are soft, misshapen, malleable. Hone them into diamonds. As you see 3 buttons begin to emerge in front of you. One labeled catch, one labeled endure, one labeled dominate.
What was that again? Catch, label, and dominate?
Catch, endure, and
Endure.
dominate.
This student is Artia?
Not
This is
Artyom.
all of them.
You
all
see
of them.
everyone else other than the 3 of you.
Oh. What? Is it because
I
we're
think
the
we need to
only...
pick a task.
Yep.
Okay,
Dex, Constitution, and Strength, respectively, I think.
so catch is definitely to Kane. Strength.
No. We're just
No.
picking. They have to do it.
Yeah, you're picking our fate, you know?
Yeah, but we're the ones like, how you say, aren't we the ones to shape them essentially?
By choosing which button to press, yeah.
Okay.
We basically have to figure out what torture they're gonna endure.
Oh my god.
All right, you said catch, endure, and
Dominate.
Dominate.
dominate. Yeah. Okay. So you were talking about strength saving throw, constitution saving throw. What do you think catch is going to be?
Catch
Sorry,
feels like a
changing
dex.
battery.
A death save?
Dex.
Yes.
Endure feels like
Okay.
Constitution. And
Yeah.
dominate strength, charisma, huh?
Yeah, maybe. So let's think about our party. What do the most of them have?
None of them have strength. Let me see. Pyre has strength.
I think
Haley
Dex
is.
pretty good all rounder.
I mean, I think
It's
the
either that or
most
constitution.
even one is Constitution, probably, because everybody puts points in the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dump stats tend to be intelligence or charisma or dex
Or
Or
strength.
Dex.
or strength.
The
Yeah.
only person I know.
Because
with Dex.
there's no mechanical advantage, I guess, to dump the 3 stats.
Yeah, I think con is better. Just endure.
It's the most common one for people to have at least middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And with that,
So we're gonna go with endure.
All right, you press the endure button, and immediately the 6 of you who is on the arena begin to shift around, almost like the earth beneath your feet begins to move around until you are positioned that you are equally distributed in a circle, looking at each other. Before suddenly the floor begins to collapse, leaving with only you guys standing on a small platform. that begins to heat up.
Ooh.
And it gets
Okay.
hotter.
As it gets hotter, I think I would like to use my fire shield.
You cast Fire Shield, reducing...
Yeah, which is like I inject this coolant into my armor, which kind of circulates all around. And
Yeah, and it starts to heat up your armor instead of your body, so reducing damage,
yeah.
I'm assuming?
Or rather, it's
Oh, fire
I'm making
resistance.
it.
Oh shit, I thought
Yeah.
it's the elemental absorb thing. Okay. So you start to
Old armor.
Yeah, reducing,
counteract.
spreading out the heat so that it's not directly hitting you, cooling your body off with the liquid cooling and everything. Pyre looks down. Really? This is it? Meanwhile, Haley kind of jumping on one foot on the other. Can I fly? As Oleya with his bare foot and everything. This is pain. As the heat becomes more intense, I'm gonna need all of you to go ahead roll Constitution saving.
Even us?
Not you guys upstairs, just the people at the bottom. I can't do the
Okay.
thing, so unfortunately you're gonna have to roll directly.
I don't want to sound like I'm showing off, but I have plus 18 Constitution.
Oh my god.
Yeah, plus
Like he
8.
wanted us to pick Constitution for himself.
Can you roll for the others as well? I can't do the bug thing.
Yeah, I'll flash myself just in case.
Alright.
27.
What?
Just in case.
Oh,
I'll do Mako. Oh, he has none. His plus 0. Oh my god.
I'll do. Olea. Oh my gosh, just
I'll do Haley. Oh my god, no one has Constitution. What is that?
All right.
I
So
swear to God, our team, if she dies, you're next.
2d8 points of
If
fire
she
damage.
dies, I revive her. It's fine.
So Victoria takes the full 5 points of damage. Victoria failed. Oleya failed 5 points of damage. Haley takes the full 5 points of damage as well. Other than that, Makoa failed as well, so that's another 5. Only Artyom and Pyre succeeded, I think. Artyom, did you roll? Yeah, 20 and
Oh, yeah,
20. So both of you
27.
succeeded, so reduced to 2, and because you are resistant to fire, both of you reduced to 1. As the fire begins to heat up even more, I'm gonna need all of you to go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw, please. I'm trying to find the thing, because... Oh, wait, I can do this, my bad, guys. Constitution saving throw. We do this. Alright, go for it.
So dramatic.
Hey, you want to roll for Haley?
Oh.
Am I rolling?
No.
Surely
Alright.
she'll step off before she dies, right?
At this point, the ones who failed, which is Haley, Makoa, Oleya, will take 22 points of fire damage. 22. Victoria, Haley, Makoa, Oleya. Makoa takes 22. Oleya takes 22. In which case, Makoa's gonna, no, I'm out! As she leaps out and gets over to the edge of the arena. Same with Haley as well, as she casts Fly on herself to just get out of the arena. But Oleya endures, and at this point, as the two of them leap out, you see the glowing on the floor start to fade away, leaving only the 4 of them now standing on top of those pillars remaining. The button labeled Endure is gone now. There's only a button labeled Catch or Dominate.
Well,
Do all of them?
we gotta do catch because fire is gonna win otherwise, and we can't have that.
I think this is a
What?
team thing.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Maybe actually dominate might be actually better because then I can like
Sure.
flash fire and stuff if we all drop out early.
Wait, but Victoria and Olea are not very strong, right?
Well, I mean, we have to do all three, right? So,
Olea has 8 strength, Victoria has 10.
Yeah, you wanted to step out first, or should we at least let them have a try at dexterity?
let's try catch. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Catch as the arena moves around once more. As Artyom, you are placed face to face with Olea, while Pyre is placed face to face with Victoria. Suddenly, a ball is dropped from the sky, and both Victoria and Olea kind of fumbles to catch the ball. They look at each other, they look at you, look at their opposing people.
Catch the ball.
And Olea first grabs the ball, tosses it in your direction, Artyom.
Okay. I'll surprise, try and catch.
You catch the ball, no problem. He's not like really, throwing the ball with strength with you or anything. So you catch the ball, no problem. Brings us to you. What do you do with the ball?
Well, call me a bastard, but I feel like throwing it harder at him would be the appropriate maneuver here.
Go ahead. Roll dex check to attack with improvised weapon.
Ability check, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 4.
4. The ball misses him, and he was able to catch it just in time before it falls off. And something clicks in his head as well. Ah, I see. As he throws it in your direction. Tries to.
Can he even?
He rolled a 3. And it kind of like bounces at your feet. You pick it up.
Gonna rub his temple for a second. This is going to be long and embarrassing as he throws it back at him.
Oh, 21! He tries to catch it, but it slips off his hand, slams it onto his face, and he stumbles back, wanting to fall into the pit below. But you can see Makoa, who at the back there, catches him just before he falls. And at this point, the arena leaves his foot, and he gets put back on the side of the arena alongside with Makoa and Haley. Meanwhile, you look on the other side. Pyre's already kind of victory posing, shouting at the non-existent crowd, as Victoria, with a slight nosebleed, is kind of on the edge.
Oh god!
On the edge of the arena. He did not hold back, that bastard. Which
I got a lot of riding on a strength challenge coming up next.
Which leaves Artyom and Pyre remaining. You pressing the last button?
I'll look through my spellbook real quick. Try and give myself an edge. But I don't even know what the thing is, so I'll hold off. I guess Besmetny is not with me, right?
Besmetny is not with you now.
He's the athletics one.
I see. As you press the button, the arena moves around once more, leaving. This time, the floor, all of it returns, creating almost kind of like a circular arena for the two of you to duke it out, by the looks of it. Pyre sees the arena. Looks like a wrestling arena. Looks at you, kind of gives you a wide grin. I mean, no hard feelings.
Takes a deep breath, sweeps all his hair back, now wet from all the steam and everything. And exhales and nods his head.
He goes into a rage and just starts trying to push you down. So first things first, he grabs onto you by your waist and kind of tries to lift you off of the ground, trying to push you head first into the ground. So go ahead, athletics checks versus his. You can roll acrobatics versus or athletics against his athletics check.
Alright. His advantage. That's probably fine. 5. I haven't
As
rolled above 5 all session, by the way. I just want to point out.
he lifts you up, trying to push you to the ground, but you manage to hold on with your hand as he's now like trying to pile drive you down, but you're just holding barely with your hand. Go ahead, you can make athletics or acrobatics check against this guy again.
Is it like quote unquote my turn?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you want to do? Yeah, it's kind of like your turn. The turns go together basically. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you want to do?
I need to look at my spell book. Consult the elder gods.
Go to your mind palace, you know.
I have to have something. You know, time freezes for just a moment.
Ding, 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 ding.
What is that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's a reference you don't get.
You said Besmertny is not there.
Besmertny is not there. Besmertny would be in the sidelines.
Man, my guy. And he can't use the spell storing item, right?
It will be on him, yeah. The spell storing item will be on Besmertny, but if Besmertny want to use it from outside of the ring somehow, then he will be able to.
Might be seen as cheating, though, right?
Your choice.
I need something, anything. I still have contact with the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I can force like a dex save or something from him. Can I use like while my feet are on the ground, kind of earth bend or so, like slam my foot into the ground where Pyre's legs are, and use stone shape to create a very uneven terrain for him, causing him to like stumble back into it.
All right. And
Into
this
a
like
5 foot hole.
you're using stone shape or something? Can you show me the spell? real
Yes.
quick?
Yeah.
Stone shape. You touch, transform it to any shape that suit your purpose. Yeah, I'll say you kind of create it into a wedge, a very 45-degree wedge, which causes him to kind of lose his footing. So let's see, he tries to roll strength, dexterity saving throw against that. Try to maintain
Against my
footing
spell save.
against your spell save. That is a failure on his end as he tries to, maintain standing. He kind of stumbles down, catches himself though, as you both return back to your neutral pose once more. You guys surround the arena a little bit before Pyre rushes in once more, trying to do the same thing, tackle you down. What do you do?
Well, if he's rushing to tackle me down, I can. Oh my god! Can I use his momentum to cast Vortex Warp to just teleport him to the edge of the arena? So he just runs out of it.
All right.
I know it's seen as a dick move in sumo wrestling, but
So as he's running, you just teleport him immediately to the edge of the arena. See,
yeah, like
and
open a portal right where I am, so he steps through it and
So first Constitution saving throw.
fail.
Unfortunately, he succeeds on that, which allows him to move in, grab you by the waist, lift you up, and try to pin your shoulders down onto the floor. Go ahead, make me acrobatics or athletics check against him.
Okay. Man. Okay. I'll flash that.
Flash
Or
that.
fate point. Fate point.
Oh,
We've
fate
role
point
played
that.
this session,
Okay.
and I'll flash that.
You
To
really
a
don't
20... 23, right?
Yeah.
23. All right. The guy grabs on by your shoulder. You manage to maneuver yourself to get yourself free. However, he just uses brute strength, grips tighter, and tries to slam you down through the head. Now your arms are basically completely locked right now. You're unable to hold yourself as you are going down. Do you have any last minute thing you want to do to resist yourself from your shoulders touching the floor, basically?
Give me a sec. I guess the parachute wouldn't help in this scenario.
Unfortunately, you can try.
Give me a sec. Do I have anything?
6, 5,
I see what you're doing.
4.
try to wriggle, I guess. That's
All right, let's try. Let's try. Go
as far
ahead.
as I can tell, the only thing I got.
Athletics against his athletics.
Can I do acrobatics against this? Then?
No, breaking. Oh, breaking free from grapple. You can use acrobatics. So yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
As you try to wriggle free, unfortunately, in that split second is not enough as your shoulder slams onto the ground, and you see kind of like fireworks basically begin to shot out, declaring Pyre as the victor. Pyre kind of shouts out, and then he kind of pauses for a bit. Just cheering about beating up a kid. He kind of goes over to you. Sorry. Goes over to you, puts a hand out. I'm sorry, I got too excited.
Tim takes his hand and pulls himself up. Don't worry about it. I know how it is when things get competitive.
Yeah. You provide a good fight. Good try.
Gonna give him a tap on the shoulder.
As your viewing gallery, the three of you upstairs, begin to descend down to the floor. The platform where Pyre is standing is now being moved over so that he can meet the three of you up in front of the viewing gallery, while the other five who did not make it are kind of like lined up behind Pyre, where the three of you now standing in front of Pyre, unsure what to do, when suddenly a pedestal appeared to the right of you, and on top of the pedestal is a dagger.
What?
What's with the
It's the
dagger?
reward for the thing.
Take the dagger.
Do we,
Isn't that the
do we-
reward?
Okay.
You grab the dagger. No treasure or nothing, no statue or anything appears. What are we supposed to do now?
It. Do we like?
Oh, I know.
him or something?
What?
Tim from the back looks at Agnes and says, "Can I solve it, or do you wish to guess for a while longer?"
Go ahead.
I think you're supposed to draw blood. It is the bloody
You
fist or
can't.
whatever.
Oh.
As he says that, he's gonna reach in his pocket, pull out a handkerchief, and offer it to Victoria. On the account of her bloodied nose.
She takes it. Thank you.
Get a roof. No, I'm kidding.
As Pyre looks at you guys, oh, you need to draw blood, just like cut over here.
Who has the dagger right now?
I'm sorry?
Who has the dagger right now? Did someone take it?
No, I think Ignis picked it up just now.
I gave it to.
I'm gonna take it and draw my blood.
No, wait. You should
Not
draw
yours.
Pyre's blood.
Huh? And you stop me like right as it's hovering over my hand.
Pyre's blood, not you. You're not the champion.
Oh, he's the champ. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go, big guy.
Yeah, just right over here, and as you scratch it, as you scratch him, immediately he disappears.
Ah!
In his place is a statue. A statue of what looks to be a human, long disheveled hair, missing an eye, wearing an eye patch, and has a long kind of like coat basically. And you can see he is kind of like on his knees, clutching one arm that is bent awkwardly, with a pool of blood underneath the person.
Pyre!
Holy shit, where did he go? Oh my god!
Pyre!
I pick up the statue and look underneath it.
No Pyre.
Oh no!
Wait. What do you mean? As now
He's probably just back at the place we were. I'm sure he's fine.
Well, we got the statue. Let's go back. Let's make sure he's okay.
But what if he's still here and we can't? And it's locked and he's locked here.
Then one of us can stay behind just in case.
What if you're stuck here? Or what if the one who stays behind stunts you?
If I get stuck here, I will find a way out.
Okay.
Wait. So instead of losing one person, you want to possibly lose two? Haley
No.
gonna pipes out.
Do you not trust in my capabilities?
No, I get that. I'm sure you're gonna be fine, but the rest of us are still gonna have to go through the rest of the arc by ourselves. You're like the
I'll tell you
smartest
what.
person.
Smallest person.
Personally, I'm just gonna be
Smart.
sad. Personally, I'm just gonna be sad.
Well, it's hard to proceed without Pyre, no?
Mm, perhaps.
And we don't know if he is here or back at the gallery until after we've gone back. And if we go back
Oh,
to
but can
check,
were we able to search the arena more? Is there other areas he could be in the arena?
I mean, it's just an open arena, and then the hallways that you guys were in that would have the door for you guys to go back to the real world, to the paint gallery. Yeah, that's it.
To the real
Right.
world, you say.
It sucks, but we do need to proceed. I don't know how we would find him here.
Okay. Okay. Um. Wait, let me see. Do I have enough spell slots? Like, sending would work in the same dimension, technically, right?
Sending would work in the same dimension. If it's different dimension, there's a chance of failure.
Yeah, a different plane than you. Let me give a sending. Wait, but if he's not, are we? Oh, but is this the same plane? Is this even a?
Well, if he responds back and says, I don't know where I am or something, then it's possible he's still here. If he doesn't reply, then he's not here.
No,
We'll know
it's
that much
like
at least.
it's more like whether this is the same plane or is this another plane of existence?
Well, no, yeah, exactly. I'm saying if he doesn't reply to your sending, then we know he's not on this plane of existence. So
Or
he's not here in this place. And if you ask him where he is and he's like, oh yeah, I'm in the first room, then we'll know.
okay, I'll just send him a quick sending.
All right, what do you send?
I hate that it's a third love. I'll say, Pyre, you disappeared. Are you here? Where are you? Are you back in the gallery? We're gonna leave the room soon. We don't want to lock you in.
You wait. You wait. You wait. Target not found.
All right, so he's not in this reality because if he was still here, he would have heard it and replied.
I
So
guess this is a different dimension then, maybe.
yeah, so he's not in this dimension. He's not in this room. So we're not going to lock him in.
Okay.
So
Okay.
because he's
Yeah. Okay. Then that logic's
he either did it entirely or he's back in the room.
okay. Then let's just go, maybe.
All right. So you gather your stuff.
What if
You look back warily as you stand in front of the door,
Mm,
and you guys open the door and make your way back into the art gallery. You close the door behind you.
oh,
It locks itself behind you.
uh,
And you have the
Fire!
statue of the bloody man in your hand.
Fire!
Your voice echoes in this painting room,
Okay.
but you don't hear a reply.
Oh no, okay. Maybe if we put this in, he will come back.
Unless he literally became that statue.
Oh
And he's
god,
going to be
what
trapped in
the
that painting.
heck? That's awful. I mean, why? It's never done this before. Why now?
I'm sure we'll get him back later. We can't lose faith now.
Unless someone knows something about this particular person, that would imply some level of sacrifice.
What do I know about Nakra?
Go ahead, roll history check.
Man, my rolls are bad today.
13. With the 13, you would know that Nakran is the most ruthless amongst the 12. He's willing to do anything to get the job done, and he's often very direct and brute forcey when it comes to doing it. You know he's a teacher, though, but that's about it.
Why is he on the light side? Anyway.
Perhaps he's being taught over there. As a one-on-one training or something. He'll be back, I'm sure.
Arthur is super confident about that, right?
Yeah, he's like dusting off the sand from his shoulders and out of his hair.
Zero
as he
doubt.
Nods affirmatively.
Affirmatively, yes.
Affirmatively, anyway.
Affirmatively?
Possibly, yeah. Whatever the pronunciation of that is. He sounds confident enough as he shakes sand out of his hair.
Hey. Put the statue in then?
You place the statue in, and as the statue dissolves into the painting begins to unblot itself to reveal the image of a human facing away from your perspective, on his knees, his arms kind of broken, holding it, creating a pool of blood underneath it, and standing in front and towering over this wounded man is the spiky-haired Gith, looking down onto this bruised and battered individual.
Who are these people?
Without a face.
Well, 2 more to go. Which one?
Well, why don't we do the one that I wanted to do? The
Heart.
rebellious at heart.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh man, Fire's not coming back.
Doesn't seem like it, Ignis.
He'll be back later.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm sure such an arc, the 12 won't sacrifice their subjects just like that.
Especially not the strongest ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So, Ignis, with your passive insight, while 2 people are talking the same words, one of them is confident, one of them is trying to placate you.
And which is which?
Okay.
Opening up to the next door. You stand in front the painting that says rebellious at heart. And upon opening the door, you hear a loud I can't do high pitched noise anymore. You hear a loud whistling noise approaching closer and closer, louder and louder, before suddenly a loud explosion just detonates right in front of you. And as you guys were just able to gather your bearings, you realize whatever the explosion was, it has been dampened much by a large mechanical creature that, for the most part, looks like J5's little turrets. if the turret had 6 legs and is like 60 foot tall or something like that. This
What?
giant mechanical creature, colored in kind of like a dirty green and golden accents, blocking the explosion from you. Surrounding you, you see what looks to be a battlefield of sorts that's going through the middle of a town. You can see a park that's completely burnt to the ground. You can see some houses in the distance and a fort that blocks your way in the distance. The machine turns to you and you hear a whirring voice coming from inside. Have you received any damage?
No.
Affirmative. The charge must continue. A close-range attack will penetrate their defenses. As the machine stands upright and begins to move forward. What do you guys do?
Follow.
I think we have to follow Liberty Prime into this, man.
You guys move in forward, chasing Liberty Prime. And with that, I'm gonna need to bring all of you in and let everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey, for combat. We made it.
1 second. Global illumination. Bringing your tokens in. So no longer Pyre, but you have Haley, Makoa, Olea, Victoria, and then you have your side, which is Artio, Ignis, J5, Kane, and finally Bismuth. Right, you can position yourself however you want within that area, but this machine over here will be guiding you.
Where? Am I not?
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to bring you into the scene. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, this is the machine? That's crazy.
That's right. A large machine over there just protected you from the blast, but now is marching forward, and you can see there are soldiers from up ahead going to stop you from moving forwards.
Oh
Stop us. Good luck.
Okay, go ahead. You want to reposition yourself anywhere within this box? Go ahead.
I'm boss.
Of course.
And
Still
pause. There you
loading
go.
for me.
All right. Loop. Okay, all right.
Rain, check the Discord while we wait.
Oh no, was it? Oh no, what happened? Oh,
Funny meme.
yes, Liberty Prime.
Alright, it's still loading, but I'm close range, so I'm gonna stick close to
The machine?
robot.
All right.
Yeah, I don't do ranged attacks, so I'll be close to the action.
Gotcha.
Wait, what was the thing it blocked, by the way?
Kind of like some kind of explosion. You're not sure where it's coming from though, but yeah.
We should get behind them. Seems like a better idea.
If you guys are ready, go ahead and roll. What do you call? Roll initiative, and then we can start.
Some people are near death.
What?
It's still loading for me.
The
What
Okay,
am I
I-
doing?
the fire platform just now.
Did we
Makoa.
not? We did not. We did not short rest, did we?
It's just Makoa that's near death.
Yeah.
Oh, still. He's squishy.
I was near death. What'd you do to him?
He did it to himself by not backing out.
Okay. Let's
I thought
start.
Okay, yeah.
Kane. What do you do, Kane?
Ooh, it's like I usually don't have this high. Wow, things so
That's true.
different. So different here. Are there any nearby things to attack? Like soldiers?
You see there is a soldier in front of you. He's about 40 foot away though. You have to bonus action dash to get to him.
Yeah, I'll bonus action dash, and then I'll do just.
Alternatively,
attack him.
if you do your bonus action dash, you can run into a group of 5 soldiers behind that one soldier.
Ooh, yeah!
Alright.
Let's
5-on-1? Are you sure?
Kane rushes forward into a 5-on-1 battle against a bunch of soldiers. What do you do?
Go get him, champ.
I'm gonna I don't know.
Booming blade him?
Attack, booming blade.
Alright, go ahead, roll to hit for me, please.
Mm-hmm. I don't see a map, but I got a fire in my heart.
Roll an attack with your sword first.
And the
Would
fire in
that
your
be
hands.
the item
Spells.
and spells?
Yeah, booming. Sorry. First, item, attack with your sword, whatever.
Just has potions of healing. Where are my swords?
Should be at the
At the
very
top?
top of it.
Oh gosh, I need to pull up my character sheet.
Oh.
Can't because it just has Maisie Spicy 7. It's my character sheets.
Oh, wait, 1 second, I think. No, if you double click your token, kid, you should be able to see your
Don't
party.
see my token, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's your token right now.
No, he can't see the map. It's not loaded for him. Right?
Oh, it's not loaded yet.
Correct,
So
it's still
open,
99%.
open as and then open party. That should be your character sheet in there.
Is it probably
Open
because
ass.
you?
What'd you say?
So on the
So
right
do you want?
side
Okay,
of the,
got it.
you got it?
I got
Okay,
it. So
okay,
you want me to roll Lorelei or cast the spell?
Attack first. Use Lorelei first, or your brand new short sword +3 that you haven't named yet.
Yeah, I have. I need to name her. I feel like I'm gonna over.
31, definitely a hit. So go ahead, roll for damage with your short sword.
Ain't no kill like overkill.
All right, a 9, and then roll sneak attack for me.
Nice.
Let me just help favorite these for you so that you can easily access
I really
them.
should favorite these.
Yeah, I favorite it for you, so all of them should be in the attributes page now.
Oh, thanks.
So click sneak attack, click damage, 30, and then plus what do you call plus booming blade. So click booming blade and then click damage. So that is 9 plus 30, 39, 39 plus booming blade is
Figure roll. It'll just be 1d8, I think.
no. If you click damage, there should be all.
I clicked game.
Yeah, then
It
roll.
says configure roll. It
Oh,
rolled
that's
all
weird.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is unwilling movement. That's weird. Yeah, that's
Maybe I
fine.
should've
It's a 3d8. So we'll just take the first 3. It's fine.
Okay.
So that is another 10 points of damage. So a total of 10 plus 30 is 40. 40 plus 9 is 49 points of damage. You managed to heavily wound one of the guards in the area over there. However, the group is still holding on. That's the end of your turn, Kate. Next in order is Artyom. What do you do, Artyom?
Gonna provide fire from afar, I think.
Alright.
Yes, I'll help Kane by shooting the same group he's fighting right now.
Alright, go ahead.
Move a little bit. My game, there we go. To give myself line of sight. I can shoot from under the mecha, right?
That's right. You can move into its space, no problem.
And it is 4 beams.
Go for it.
1.
Natural 20, the first one.
That's
19 damage.
19
I like
damage
to
on
imagine
the
that this
first
robot
one.
just thought we were like random civilians that it saved, and then we just decided to join it on this crusade, kicking ass.
You managed to knock down one of the guys. So these guys are now continuing to fight.
When a giant machine tells you to civil war, you civil war.
21 is another hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. That
Wow.
is a 2 points of
Two.
damage onto the guy.
Take that, villain.
Third attack is a hit.
And fourth.
Fourth attack is a hit as well. Go ahead, roll for damage for
2d10
both.
then.
11 points of damage on your attack. All right. As you take shots from the back there, as the machine marches forward, Olea.
Phrasing.
Anybody want to? Olea, want to use Olea?
I mean, he just shoots from the back, I think, as well.
All right.
Who are you shooting?
Oh wait, no, it's Leia. I'm shooting the guys that Kane is fighting to,
Oh.
trying to thin their numbers before they inevitably,
Yeah.
stab them a
You're
bunch.
only barely injured. Dang,
You're barely injured.
it's crazy. I am barely.
Yeah, but she
okay, so-
usually is barely injured.
Olea is going to do something weird. He's going to
Play the Olea.
he's going to anyone want to play Olea?
You can do it. You can do it.
You can do
You
it.
have
What are
something
you gonna do?
fun
It's weird. I'm
planned.
curious.
He's gonna he's gonna
wanna
cast
hear it.
haste on the machine.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, okay.
And
That
then
is
is going
interesting.
to stay very far back,
That
hiding
is an option.
from people. As the machine, you can see the machinery inside goes to overdrive, basically, which brings to his turn. The machine is going to move 30 feet, but now he has dash, is going to move 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rushes across the battlefield to get to here. And then is going to turn its nozzle over here, pointing over towards the crowd over there. And lets out a barrage of like colorful energy from its nozzle in a cone ahead of it, where all of them have to roll a dexterity saving throw. All of them fail, as all of them take 43 points of what damage is this?
Force?
Gotta
Gotta be force, right?
Right. It is. Let's go with lightning with this. So, what do you call 43 points of lightning damage? And as it does, that's it. 43 points. So this guy 43. This guy max hit point goes down by 43. There you go. And this guy takes 43 as well. Nope. 4 minus 43. Alright, that is the end of the machine's turn as it marches on. Brings over to Makoa, who realizes he's not doing so well, is going to go behind Cup. And is just going to take a pot shot at the guard over there. Actually gonna take a shot at the one. Oh, sorry, I forgot Kane's over there. I forgot Kane's over there as well.
Yeah.
So, Kane, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well. My bad.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
No worry, it's Kane.
Saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw. See,
yeah.
no damage at all. As Kane just hides behind a tree as the bolt of lightning just spurts out from this giant machine. Makoa from the back over there is going to take a couple of shots at the guards that that Kane has been chipping down as well. Don't consume attack. First one is a miss. Second one is a hit. He deals 8 points of damage plus sneak attack, dealing a total of 30 points of damage onto the guard over there, killing another guy. Alright, that is the end of Makoa's turn. Kane! Wait, Kane?
Yeah, yeah.
What? That can't be right. Why is Kane again? Something's
Because
wrong
I'm
here.
that fast.
No. Ignis, what do you do, Ignis?
Eh, Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Let's go and do the usual thing I would do, which is a lightning ball.
Uh-huh.
First level. My God, would you look at that? It was gonna look like lightning strike this tree in particular, and
Uh-huh.
then it just to the rest,
Just
like
spreads out. Okay, all right,
yeah.
all right. So they all have to roll dexterity saving throw, which I'm sure all of them will fail. Oh, one of them succeeded. Wow. Oh, the group as well succeeded. Oh, dang, that sucks.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
That's a bad.
33 points of lightning damage onto these guys, 33 points of lightning damage onto this guy, and 16 points of lightning damage onto this guy.
But they're a group.
I just deal 16 lightning
that-
damage to each individual people in that group.
But they're still a group.
Yeah, I know, because I reduced it. I reduced their max HP. They're right now about 1/3 way gone.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of Ignis System.
Can I
Anything
move
else?
a little?
Move a little.
I can move forward, right? Yes.
All right. Brings over to Haley. Haley. She's running out of spell slots, if I recall correctly, yeah?
Oh my God! Really? No, she has a lot.
Oh, no, because she usually uses Big B's hand for fighting, so maybe not that. Good question. She'll just rush over behind.
Fireball!
Oh, wait, yeah, she has Fireball. Let's do that. Let's do Fireball. Target the same area over there.
You should make it look super cool. Like after the lightning spreads
Yeah,
out.
after the lightning fades
spreads
away.
fire.
Yeah, and everything just gets set on fire as well. So the group over there gets the fire.
You can make it so everybody gets it.
Yeah,
It's like-
no, I don't know why it's dropped over there. There you go. All right. So with that, all of them have to roll dexterity saving throw. Fail, succeeds. Unfortunately, the bottom one succeeds. It deals 32 points of fire damage though, which causes the first guy to just burst up in flame. But the 16 points of damage means the two guys are just weakened, not dead just yet. Alright, that is the end of Haley's turn. Victoria. Victoria, again, if you guys want to control these characters, let me know. But Victoria will rush over towards where you guys are. And then let's do, her favorite spell is single target spell.
Great.
I'm sorry?
You said it's a single target. She can, just target one single bastard.
Alright.
That's a treat.
She'll use spiritual weapon. Why not?
Yeah, that's always a good
Yeah.
choice.
No concentration and all that. So summon spiritual weapon right next to the guy over there, and before he could react, a spiritual hammer swings down onto the guy. That's a hit, dealing 7 points of bludgeoning damage onto this guy.
I legitimately thought her spiritual weapon for a second was going to be a slap machine.
That could have worked.
Oh my God, that's cute.
Just a giant purse, filled with coins. Just
Yeah,
swing
and then
at
just smash
someone.
them. They swing it like a mace.
With a dexterity saving throw, unfortunately, that's a fail. Let's go with that. Her spiritual weapon is just a purse filled with coins. As the Sacred Flame... actually, she doesn't have Sacred Flame. She has Toll the Dead. My bad. So this guy has to roll Wisdom saving throw. Which unfortunately succeeds, so no damage onto her. J5. Anyone want to control J5?
I don't know how to control J5, that's the problem.
It's a weird build.
It's a very unique, distinct playstyle.
Yep.
And he wouldn't want to fight humans. These guys are humans, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
He probably would want to focus on boosting the other robot or clearing the
Yeah,
path
that's what I
Already
was thinking too.
boosted.
or defense.
So,
What else does he have? Let's see. Prepared spells. Okay. Also, the guards don't act. Do they not have a turn?
Oh shit! I think I missed. I
hey,
you're like
oh, they were
You're like
supposed to
the
move. That's
kid who
okay.
reminded the teacher about the homework.
Rain, you said we were gonna have a test today.
Yeah.
It's okay. J5, you can go first.
Okay. What does he do?
There you go.
Oh, he named one of his spells after me. Oh.
Did?
Yeah. Artyom's spherical armor.
Yeah.
I mean, he can probably vortex warp Artyom to be like hereabouts. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, Besmertny can vortex warp me actually. Who's not on the map? Because I forgot.
No, it's here. It's pretty here.
That tiny little guy didn't even see him. Okay. In that case, I really don't know what he would do.
It's okay.
Because he doesn't want to fight humans. That's the problem.
That's true. Well, we know that the machine wants to get to the other side. So let's say J5 wants to vortex the machine forward. 1, 2,
Fair.
3, 4, 5, 6. Gets behind that tree. Vortex warps the machine. Teleport him 90 feet from him. So around here. So the machine gets disappears and reappears across the battlefield just like that. Which brings us to now the guards' turn. The guards, seeing the situation over here, the machine has gotten across, is going to go over the machine. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, dash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this guy would have the chance to attack. Swings his lance, make an attack once. That is a natural 1, which the machine is going to take advantage of. With a 31 to hit, he deals 16 points of bludgeoning damage onto with this whack. All right. Oh, that's enough to knock him out. On into the water. Push him into the water. Which causes the other guy to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dash 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's good.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
that.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're ignoring us.
All right. Next in order is Cade again. What do you do, Cade?
I'm gonna flash. I'm gonna hack. I'm gonna kick ass.
Is the page loaded for you? No?
It is. Well, no, I don't see the map.
Try refreshing the page again. But in the meantime, I'm assuming you want to rush over towards the group that you were battling just now and try to finish him off.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please.
Hopefully rooted them to try and escape me. It's loading.
All good.
Reload.
Can roll a d20 in the meantime just to attack.
Sure.
Alright, 18 plus your bonuses, that is enough to hit these guards. Go ahead, roll for damage. I'm assuming you want a sneak attack plus booming blade as well.
Well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It loaded.
There you go. Sneak attack. That's damage plus sneak attack. 51 plus booming blade. That's another 15. So that is a 51 plus 15. That is 66. which is just enough for you to move in there, kind of like make a 360, just swipe all around you before all three of them fall down to the ground. All three down.
See that little thick 360, fling my sword, flick off the blood.
Leaving
Hell
for the
yeah.
rest of you to deal with the rest. Brings us to Artyom. What do you do, Artyom?
I'm so far away. Cry from afar. I think. Hang on, what's the distance even? How do I even measure that? Zooming in and out like a maniac. I'm gonna move 30 feet forward.
It's 120 feet away from you right now.
That's perfect. So move 30 feet forward.
Uh-huh.
And ready in action to attack.
Uh-huh.
Let's say this man, because he's near death.
All
And
right.
then as a bonus action, I'm gonna have Besmertny move up 30 feet
Okay.
and cast Vortex Warp through
Oh.
the item
Nice.
and just kind of chuck me across the field.
Oh, immediately
can't
right next
move
to the
it.
guy, I'm assuming. I can help you, I can help
Of course.
you. Right there?
No. I don't want to get stabbed a bunch.
Ah,
I'll
okay.
leave that to Kane.
All right.
I'll hit this guy here. I don't want to be surrounded.
Gotcha. All right. So that would be your turn, yeah?
Oh, well, I ready an action to attack.
Okay,
So-
go ahead. Make an attack.
I'll act on that.
That is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Kane is barely injured.
Yeah,
Uh,
why?
I'll heal him. I'm nice like that.
Why?
I'll
Why thanks?
channel 4d8 healing to Kane.
All right. 17 points of damage onto the guy in front of you, which is enough to knock him out. As you stab him, he falls down to the ground lifeless and heals the guy next to him. And Kane, you get 15 points just like that. All right.
Sweet.
Next is Olea. Olea, wanting to make sure he maintains concentration, is just gonna follow behind slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dash 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Maintain out of combat. At initiative 20, you hear a loud and kind of familiar roar coming from behind you.
Oh?
As you see a weird creature begins to emerge and rushes over towards you. This massive creature. And readies to deal with the people at the back.
I just left that area, damn it.
Which brings us
You abandoned your
to
post?
No. Oh no. It's at the back. It's people at the back. What the
I
heck?
think everyone has to run.
This is a fallen too.
What does Besmertny have 0 out of 0 HP?
I'm sorry.
Besmertny has 0 out of 0 hit points.
I'm assuming the formula is messed up for some reason, which causes that to happen. Because I did
His
update
max
it to the new
190.
one.
Oh my god, oh my god. Whose turn is it? It's the start of the start of
It's
it.
the machine's turn right now. He will use his hasted action to attack, which he'll do. Oh, he has his ability. Let's not waste it and let's take a shot. But this time not behind him though, because you guys are there. He knows better than to do that now. He'll just fire it directly ahead of him. Like so. Hitting through several buildings, clearing that entire area. The machine has to roll... these people have to roll dexterity saving throws against the machine. 1, 2, 3. That is 2 failures, 1 succeed. They all take 36 points of lightning damage. 36, and that is the end of his turn. And as he does so, you can see he turns over towards Artyom and Kane. He will say, Titan fallen detected. Stay cautioned. Which brings over to Makoa. What does Makoa do?
Hi.
That thing.
I think Paco will hike up his skirt and run. I think that's
Bonus action disengage if that's necessary. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That is everything he has. Ignis, what do you do?
Okay, so I am gonna get us out of there. But before I do, uh, okay, I don't have a lot of things. I'll try to do a little bit of burning hands.
All right.
And this is like from the inside, as in like an innate spellcasting one, which means the DC is lower. But just
Burning hands onto the monster, yeah?
yeah.
All right. So it failed on the saving throw. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Well. And then a 1d8 there. Oh, really? That's so
All right.
bad.
13 points of damage as the fire burns this large
Oh.
creature. It comes out almost unscathed as it's
Okay.
resisted your burns.
Yeah, of course. Okay, and Chimaru come out and no, Chimaru is always there. Just teleport us away. I'm gonna be like here, and what? Okay. And I'm gonna teleport. I don't know why it says it uses a lair action.
I'm sorry, what? Ignis has lair action?
I don't know. Oh, I guess because Chichimaru is CR20 or something. It becomes a resource for whatever reason.
Okay, yeah, I need to modify it. Upgrade it to a new version. But yeah,
So-
Ignis, you teleporting where?
We'll teleport all of us 15 foot away.
To 3, so 15 foot there,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah, and that guy will take a
Dex save or no dex save?
dex save. DC 21.
Dex save, I think it fails. It fails.
Okay. That's just a 9, but yeah.
All right, which brings over to Haley, who is now panicking, seeing that massive creature again, is going to stumble forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Actually, if I recall, she had Thunderstep, or was that another player? No, that's another character. I think that's Olea. All right. So with this, she is going to. She grabs onto Ignis. Wanna run?
Yeah?
As the two of you disappear.
Wait, we'll take Victoria.
She chose you.
Shit.
Teleports you across the river altogether. And that is the end of Haley's turn. Victoria sees that. Really? And go and have to start running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm too old for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have all the time.
J5. That's a problem now, isn't it?
Hey, yeah. J5 has something to fight now, though.
Oh, that's true. J5 will fight. Sure, why not? Let's try. J5 will move in and try to swing or just cast Green Flame Blade as he usually does. With an 18, it swings and gets parried from its thick hide that this creature has right now. It does not go through. As J5 just goes, oh. The soldiers out front there are immediately gonna rush forward in and try to deal with the machinery that's coming towards it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last guy up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dash 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only one guy managed to reach the undead there. So these guys are gonna attack. We're gonna get 10 doses of those lances. So. Oh no, it's not working. That's fine.
They can just die.
That's a +5. Alright, so
You really don't have to. Oh,
20d 11d20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the attacks hit. So this thing takes 1. How much is it? 6. Is that I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. So 6d10 plus 18 plus 6d4. It deals a total of 63 points of damage as all this army just begin to stab and prod and bash at it with their giant lances, slowly whittling down on this creature's defenses. That is the end of these guards' turn, which brings over to Kane once more. Kane, what do you do? Yes, you have the whole lot of army in front of you, but you also have a giant monster that J5 apparently is ballsy enough to deal with by himself.
I feel like since the goal of this arc is to get this robot to where it's trying to go, I want to help him with that, so I'm going to help him against the army.
All right. So
sorry, J5.
So who are you attacking? Some soldiers opposite side blocking the way. There's also these guys here. What do you do?
I gotta zoom out of it to figure out where I am. Okay, so I can zoom in and out, but I'm trying to move like the screen.
Right click drag. Can you do that to move?
Yeah, there we go. It's difficult with a laptop. Okay, there I am. Okay, so positioning wise, I am in front of where the machine is heading.
You are behind it. The machine is trying to get opposite.
All right, I'm going to attack the things in front of it then. So, can I move? 1, 2, 3.
The soldiers over here will make an attack of opportunity for you if you move away from it. Oh, you can bonus action disengage actually. Never mind.
Yes. Bonus action disengage just means I won't have a second attack, but that's okay. I'll do the usual wombo combo against these jerks.
Alright, go ahead. Make your first attack. Make your attack with your sword. Blammo, that's a hit. Go ahead, roll. Oh, that does not hit. 18 does not hit.
18 doesn't hit them?
18 does not hit.
They're heavily armored, I guess.
Yeah. So that's the end of your turn, unfortunately, Cade.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Artyom, what do you do?
I think I have to rescue a friend of mine that's being stupid. I think I'll do that. I'll I don't know. Artyom generic action wasting. Is anyone hurt? particularly. Not really. Most people fine. So I'll just move here. Give this guy a whopping with a sword. So I gotta use my action somehow.
Go ahead. 20 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
And I have my second attack.
I think the
18 is a miss.
18
right?
does not hit, yeah.
The DC is 19.
So I'll deal damage here.
10
And
points
I'll
of damage.
heal Haley, who's exactly within 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
For
24 points of healing. All right.
Thank you.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to tell this Murtney to move
30 feet.
30 feet here,
teleport.
and then cast Vortex Warp on J5 to get him, what is 90 feet from here? Oh, yeah, right there, I guess, between Ignis and Haley.
All right. Zip. Zip. On the other side of the world there.
And hopefully that thing is slower than how many feet? 40?
Yeah.
For Makua, I can't see them. Oh,
And
okay.
that's my turn.
Mako was right over here. Which brings
Where?
us over to Olea.
Oh, there.
Olea's gonna just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Actually, instead of running forward, just stay there. And let's go with what's a good? Oh, wow, he's running out of. I'm gonna run out soon if I'm not careful. Let's go with Witch Bolt. Witch Bolt has a range of 30 feet. Oh, that sucks. And he's concentrating. Never mind.
Yeah.
He'll just shoot Toll the Dead. That's Toll the Dead, that dying guy. Wisdom saving throw. Kablamo. He fails.
Okay.
And Toll the Dead deals
5d12 or whatever.
4d12. I think the max. 32 points of damage, causing this guy to go bye. Alright, that guy is gone. Which brings over to the Colossus's turn. This guy is going to begin rushing forward. Just continue rushing forward past Besmertny, trying to get to the guys in front there. And that is... Oh, that's all his movement there. And it is unable to do anything. It's way too far.
Yay.
Yeah. There's nothing much I can do for this one. Alright. Until I get to you guys. Next in order, the machine. The machine unfortunately is unable to move forward because of the blocking. So he will just start punching things. First attack. Let's see if the the ability is not recharged. It is going to beat the guys in front of it right now. That is a hit, dealing 21 points of damage onto this guy. Second attack. It's just swinging with its barrel, slamming onto people there. Second attack deals 24 points of damage, causing this guy to be knocked out. And reducing number of people there.
Why didn't you do the swarm thingy again?
Because this one's easier for me to make. It's just basically multiple creatures, that's all. So that's it, and he takes another attack as the hasted attack. This one's another hit as he deals another 20 points of damage, knocking this one guy as well. Leaving just like 3 people in there remaining, and that is the end of its turn. Brings over to Makoa, who's at the very far back, and the creature doesn't seem to notice it. Is gonna go.
Guy's pulling an Usopp.
Is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's just bonus action hide over there and then dash. 1, 2, 3, get out of the water and just find cover over there. Brings over to Ignis. You're across the bridge right now, but there's a lot of people blocking the way. What do you do?
I'm gonna ball of lightning as usual.
All right, go
Oh, wait.
ahead.
I don't want to do it. Third level. Different resource. Okay. Fourth level. Let's go. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, god damn it. It's okay. You know what? I'll just do this. How much can I get? How much can I get? Oh, either way I'm missing one. Okay, then I'll just get these. These people.
Which one?
These people.
Okay, I see. Okay. Alright, so they all have to make dexterity saving throws, like so. I don't know why it's not coming up, but there's 4 people here. Dexterity save.
That's another 33.
They all fail. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
33.
33 points of damage. This time they all take the full damage as this guy is shocked, gone. This whole group over here is just completely electrocuted, and that group is gone. This entire group, as well as all of them, get stuck in the lightning. All of them are affected. They're all gone. And this one over here takes 33 points of lightning damage, as it's a massacre out there. That's the end of your turn, Ignis?
But did you want to be teleported with me? No, right?
Yes. With you, because he's on you, so I'll say yes.
Okay. Because he's technically a creature.
Yeah.
He's technically. Okay. Then, I don't think Haley would want to be there, right? So, Chichimaru's gonna teleport us further in. 15 feet this way. This way. Here. So here. Brings
Alright.
along D5 and
And Haley gets teleported out as well. As Haley's teleport onto a bunch of dead people on the floor, not looking very comfortable. As she over here, see that the road is now clear and just have to deal with the people out front over there, is gonna finally cast Fireball and target that.
yeah. Wait, where? Oh, that one. Okay.
There, dexterity saving throw. All of them succeed. Wow.
Wow.
So they all take 14 points of fire damage. Not great.
I think they were all
Alrighty.
alerted of her. She just started screaming when she landed in the pile of bodies, and they all looked and saw her. So she did not have the element of surprise.
Yeah, exactly. They notice that she's coming in, so they're not as shocked that an explosion of fire suddenly appears around them. Victoria at the back, on the other hand, is kind of tired at this point, and seeing that the creature, the giant monster, seems more interested in the machine, is going to do her usual and try to cast banishment
On this guy? Can
on
you?
a giant creature.
Is it like a
Yeah,
target?
Victoria.
Does it have a how you say, a size limit?
No, doesn't say. Just a creature.
Okay.
So charisma saving throw from the big guy. He fails,
Oh, okay.
but it
Oh.
holds itself in place.
Legendary resistance.
it is not able to just be banished outright as Victoria swears to herself and runs off to the side. 1, 2, and sloshes into the water. 3, 4, 5, 6, ending her turn there. J5, who's now on the other side, is unwilling to kill all these other people here, is going to vortex warp the machine again. Teleport the machine 90 feet away. So I think J5 is gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With this, he can teleport the machine.
Here.
Yeah, right up to the wall.
Damn, vortex swap.
Vortex warp
Doing
OP.
Oh no, there's that one guy. It's gonna delete it.
Emerges on the other side, which is just in time for the Titans to take their turn. This guy is going to rush forward. 1, 2, and it just leaps forward and just lands belly flop onto the bridge over here.
Oh god.
I'm gonna need, I think, just Artyom and a couple of these soldiers, I think,
Yeah.
to go ahead and
What are we
roll
rolling?
the
Dex
strength
save.
or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
I'll do it.
Are you good at either of those?
Yes.
24, 21 by this guy.
And
All
I'll
right.
use my shield master to negate all damage.
With a 24, that's right. So 24 barely succeeded it. As you all take 47 points of damage, which squishes all the soldiers over here. Artyom, you managed to hold on the shield just above you, crushing you underneath. But thanks to your shield and your technique, you're able to just redirect the weight. But right now, you're
I
underneath
imagine
the
he
creature.
rolls in the corner and is kind of, making a little triangle with
Yeah,
his
exactly.
shield in the walls of the bridge.
Strengthen himself over there as the creature trying to stand up. You're able to break free from from being crushed. Your machine, the green machine, however, kind of looks up towards the tower over there and just takes aim, breaks the wall once more, causing a large portion of the wall of this fort over there to collapse, revealing a statue that is directly inside. He turns around. The fort have been breached. Retrieve the artifact and leave. Which brings over to Cade. What do you do, Cade? The monster is right in front of you right now. You barely avoided being crushed by it. But the way out is now open. You just need to grab that treasure. What do you do, Cade?
I'm dashing. I don't know if I have enough movement to get to the statue.
Let's see. Do you want to take attack opportunity or not? Do you want to disengage or not?
I guess if I don't disengage, the creature's going to take attack of opportunity, isn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah, oh my god.
Fuck. I'm not going to make it in time. I guess I don't see a point in fighting the creature. I'm here to get the statue, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Unless someone else wants to do a vortex warp and I can handle the creature as a distraction.
Can you uncanny dodge still?
I can dodge, yeah?
It just started his turn, so he should
saying.
have all his reactions and shit.
Yeah.
You have 183 hit points. You could gamble it.
I could. I just don't know if it's worth it because of the distance. I don't think I could make it, even if I bonus action dashed. And there are people close to me and people who can warp, who maybe it's a better option for them to get it.
That's true. Okay.
And I can instead distract the creature.
I think we're all supposed to evacuate out of there, right?
That is correct.
So we should run towards it regardless.
I think that plenty of soldiers are giving it enough belly flopping material. We can
Yeah.
all get out of there.
All right. So what do you do, Kane?
Wait, am I fighting this thing as a distraction, or because a lot of these
No,
guys
no.
are already dead?
I think it's a good idea for all of us to just run.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to risk it and run.
All right. So you want to disengage first, or you just run?
I'm gonna risk it so I can have that bonus action dash. I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So it will attack you. Yeah. It is going to swing its tail at you. That is a hit as you take 36 point uncanny dodge that to
Uncanny
18 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail swipes at you. And you can move your maximum of 90 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll assume you kind of duck and weave so that to avoid the people that could make attack with you. But this is the maximum of your move.
Damn it. Okay. Next turn, guys. I guess.
Excellent. Which brings us over to Artyom. What do you do, Artyom? You are directly under the creature right now. Its many eyes are looking around. A couple of them are looking at you.
What does this say? 90 feet?
90 feet, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a little trick I learned in college. I'm gonna move away from the creature now it's used up its reaction to attack Kane.
Yep,
So I'm just gonna slip out over here. Get this. Use my action to cast Vortex Warp.
On
Besmertny. Fling him 90 feet away from me, which is so this is me.
That's
and then
so
90,
many spell
90
slots. That's
feet
so
away
many spell slots.
Is
more.
Can't see. Is this 90 feet
More,
next to
there you
Kane?
go. One space in front of Kane.
Okay, so he's gonna end up there.
Or something, and I would just go somewhere else. Why'd you
And
make
then-
me do it?
And then bonus action, tell Besmertny to Vortex Warp me.
Wow. Wow.
We call it the
Directly.
Artificer Slingshot.
Honestly,
told
that's
me
so
to
cool,
risk-
though.
You told me
we-
to risk it just so you could do that.
We all have to
Use
get
me as
away.
bait for the Use me as bait for the reaction just so you could do that.
All right. So you teleport
Maybe a little.
inside the room itself. It seems to be some kind of vault with some, treasure chests on the other side, some weapons aligned on the wall. But the main piece of this room is definitely the statue that you see in front of you. It is a statue of a rotund man, bald in the head, wearing kind of some loose clothing. His arm, though, his right arm is missing. It instead is replaced by a large, for lack of a better word, cannon on the his right
Whoa.
hand.
Alright, I'll take hold of it if I can. I don't know.
All right, yeah.
And Besmertny's gonna move 30 feet up to be with his big brother.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. Right
And that's
there. All right. Brings over to Olea. Olea is just gonna go. Might as well deal some pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is going to cast Thunderstep. Thunderstep over here, so all creatures within the area gets hit, and he is teleported 100 feet away, if I recall correctly. 300 feet away. So, how many feet is that?
All the way there.
Okay, so yeah, he can teleport all the way straight up. All the way.
Action or
Action.
oh, okay.
It just teleports all the way across into the room right next to you. Artyom, and he will Constitution saving throw for this guy. He fails, and the big guy takes 24 points of thunder damage, which he is resistant to. As he lands right next to you, looks at you. Ah, of course, you'd arrive here first.
Tim, like up nods him casually.
Which brings us to this guy's turn now. Now is the... Oh yeah, this is the Colossus turns now. This giant monster is going to move forward. 1, 2... Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that the two of you, Haley and Ignis, is underneath it, it is going to just start striking. Stomping once with his foot. That is a hit. That's what gonna target Ignis. Ignis, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And second one is going to swing with its kind of like pointy, weird wings that it has. It swings at Haley. That's a hit. Haley takes 27 points of damage.
Is Haley still okay?
Haley is halfway there.
No.
Okay.
And that is the end of this big creature's turn.
God. Oh, God.
Which brings over to the big machinery over here is going to turns down to face you guys at the bottom there and is going to move ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he commands at you, go. As he swings, it's kind of like barrel swinging onto the guards that are blocking the way.
Superman.
First one deals 19 points of damage. This guy is gone. Second attack does not hit though. Third attack hits, deals 17 points of damage. Next in order, one sec. Next in order is Makoa, who, upon hearing that you guys can leave now, is gonna continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ignis, what do you do, Ignis? You are directly underneath the creature right now.
Victoria's safe there, kinda. It's kinda just going towards this person. Okay, hold on. I can't move after Chunchuma teleports. That's the problem. But 15 feet is still within this guy. That's crazy. Unless I move here, then the 15 feet would be outside. Not really. I'm gonna move here. Teleport with Haley 15 foot away. I can't hear you. Like here.
Foot here, yeah?
Yeah.
So zip, zip. You guys teleport out there. And
DC 21.
dexterity saving throw by him. That is a failure. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Oh, come on. And roll 10.
10 points of damage onto the big guy. All right.
And I save my action to dash.
All right. And you save your action to dash, which turns to Haley. Seeing you kind of crouch, getting ready to dash, she
Wait,
goes.
I didn't get to dash yet.
Oh, okay. So at the end of your turn, at the end of Chunchimaru's turn, he's gonna dash. All right.
Yeah, like here. I
Well,
think that's
all right. Creature is
Yep.
gonna make an attack of opportunity on you.
Ah! That's like 20.
Swings with its tail. That is a hit. Ignis, you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail
Wait.
bats you in the back, causing you to stumble forward, but you're able to get away. Which brings us to Haley, who is going to rush over forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get over to you, grabs you by the shoulder, and let's get out of here. Causing the two of you to just immediately zip, zip on that room as well. Completely safe.
Victoria
no.
sees us from the river, and she's just like, again?
Oh, Victoria! I think
Victoria.
Artyom Vortex Warp her, right? Or J5?
Is gonna slowly sneak away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2,
If I
3,
can vortex
4,
warp.
5, 6. And they wonder why I don't have a fond memory.
Oh, the fork.
J5. What does J5 do? Wait, ask me. J5. He has Vortex Warp, right?
Does he? I mean, does he prepare it?
He does. So let's do that real quick. It's going to get into view of. Oh no, it's not in view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vortex warp him in a place that he can see. Is it?
It's just a point, right?
So you can see within range, so must be
Oh.
can see. So teleports her 90 feet away, right on the edge of the map over there, zip, zip, reappearing on the other side. And that'll be the end of J5's turn, which brings into the soldier, which is not much remaining. And the two of them here is going to try to attack the giant machine. First attack, fails. Second attack, fails. A bit hard to attack a giant machine. Brings over to Kane. Kane, you wanna finish up? Run over.
Hey, who else is on the map?
There's
Makoa.
this one. Oh yeah, there's Makoa. There's
Okay.
Victoria, and there's J5.
J5. Where's Victoria?
All the way
Victoria's
at the
all the way to the
side.
left.
All the way to the left.
Very far.
Very far? Like below J5, or?
Like
I
I just
here.
wanted to...
This is Victoria here.
Oh shit, she's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Alright. Is this thing like a wall that we're gonna have to climb up?
Yes, but not that high.
Okay, so she can handle that. Alright. Yeah, I'll finish up.
All right. So Kane rushes over, arriving at the door itself. Artyom doing anything?
Arthur left.
Artyom left already. He has to go. All right. Fair enough. Next in order is Oleya, who's gonna skip his turn as well. The giant machines basically go into each other
Are we
and just.
supposed to take the statue? Have you
Yes.
taken
Yeah. I've taken the statue. There is a door on the other side for you guys to leave. The problem is there are still members of your team on the field.
Right.
But seeing the two machines kind of battling against each other, the rest of you would be able to just slowly take your time to make your way out to the second floor and then exit the fort through the door, allowing you to return to the art gallery once more. The door closes behind you, and you have the next statue, a statue of a rotund man with a modified arm to look like a cannon.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
And so with this, standing in front a
Oh my
painting.
god.
Yeah.
There's just one more.
That is correct.
But yeah, you put it on. You put it on.
You put into the painting, which completes the rebellious at heart painting. Now you see that the giant creature that is protecting it is this giant rotund man with a cannon for an arm, protecting UV from energy blasts from off screen, so to speak, while UV is kind of like firing arrows at people.
Man, Pyre's still not here.
No, Pyre's still not. Maybe it's on the other side, you know, after we cross that bridge.
Maybe. Can we take a look outside? Just a peek
Outside where?
at the bridge. Did anything change?
The bridge is still as is. It did not change.
Pyre! Are you there?
No reply.
Imagine if that was Artyom.
Yeah.
What? Our team was gone?
Yeah, like if Artyom won instead of Pyre.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Or imagine if you had slit your palm.
Yeah, I was about to slip my palm.
So yeah,
One more.
finally you stand in front of the last door labeled Burning Tales. And upon opening the door, you see a very dark room. The only thing that you can see is a fireplace and a couple of bedrolls around it. You can see there is a pot of stew being cooked up over the fire. And it seems like it's a nice place to rest. And that is where we're gonna end our session today. Sorry guys, it's a little bit long, but you managed to finish all four.
Five.
Yeah, we got quite a few done.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one more remaining. That one is, we'll see what will happen. But yeah, that was it. So for now, thank you very much guys for playing. Thank you very much people for watching. We'll stop here for now. We'll see you guys next week for more Paragon Lost, hopefully, and Arcana 12. Bye-bye.
Bye.